Kojak ni enkoto eye bidia pulsing we ye Kojak charcoal toothpaste no eye bidie na natete ye di twi yes no enne normal fa wo masesam abefo kwan so enupan so fra eno na ekrakra ye no makrakra yesen entity coffee red one ni nuanom adeda yes so no ebe pepa ni nyina na me pacho enkofo ye bi de etiene se bidie wom ni edro na ohia no enso papa enti wo de opa akosohwe na wo sohwe wi abeka we de enye me Kojak na bim enti ya kai ukona se nipa krai fufura ma se oh we so ye bidie asemempe me pede Kojak eda ho no eno nko na ya atowate ena Kojak regular toothpaste no eno so se wonya bi na wo de twiusi a eno so boam wanum ti wanum da ho enti nkebe ya ato bidie die na auto regular dia kan wo twiusi a twensi makro ekosima mienu na edro no enwrewra osimu ye me kai wo se Kojak charcoal no kra ho toothbrush enti ya na wakai na wato bi ede aka ho na aboa ye nyinam yemfra 0260 870-780 and answer 0244-674400. Kojak Farmer Kanshi Drug Lane, Accra.
Dr. Muzu Herbal Clinic in so yakona suya ya na chese ayaresa. Adia yaresa na meka dia chere wo bema emfa muja broswo na esiche ya dia na misisi ye me yase feles gonorrhea na me prostate ayekese ni wa na de eje wo ho emena enenti wadwuma wo so ye wo mpamo na wonye. Dr. Muzu say yemfasa ya de ni enyi ye ho anu biem kyeresa yaresa ewo ho obema bi nso ewo ho no mo aye friend low sperm count e na adwuma no obeye na so mu bie ne ho no mo aso aba ba ye ni na petre ono de ye obi nso de se tie ne se kokurumutie enkuruma ehimba kura mfa ne ho obi nso stroke ha no me pa cha Dr. Muzu Herbal Clinic udru ho a saa ya de babobɔ so nyinara e wa yaresa ewo ho no mo e ma otimi de ho eye bema mo obia nim Dr. Muzu se bema be ye bema de insan Dr. Muzu ho abaso pa waje bebrebe ne nyina aye ne nuro papa ya wode aba amanfo nom di ho adanse ntia na ye Dr. Muzu ye wa Muzu P Herbal Mr. Honomo honam ya ya waposo etoda mpa nipa wo adwuma bi etoda otimi te brankasa wo ye se boho wo hia Muzu P Herbal Mr. ebetu honam ya wase Muzu garlic bitters nso emoja no se de wo se di afusane no garlic nenti boa papa ementri mu da honomo moja ne kobase ya brebia na hoden ewo ho ananse achima nanse achimi bia ni baabia Muzu K eno nso ewo honomo wo yam eye wo ya kokramato ya funu no mo nti wonya Muzu K yibi anase ene Herbal Mr. no a wobetimi ahunu sa ayaresa ya wode ya mututuo ni nyinara ekọ wade ho prekope ena Muzu Herbal Mr. eno nso malaria na durano no Muzu Herbal Mr. yanko Dr. Muzu honomo ewo Kumasi Club 600 and Kraswachimota Christian Village Cemetery honomo Old Plaza Odo Plaza and afe Takra Deso yebe Esipon Sports Stadium no Sunyani Area 3 in Manolotu Dynamo and at Chima Nzungu so Hausa Lane wa aya friend Dr. Muzu ewo 024-777-6743 we any enyumekuyo ya eso ya sene
ya da bonk ya fa da bonkrata na mra
bonkrata na eto so na da bonkrata ye de esha sie ne
The Spectator and ye day e frase na The Spectator no pay na small de to achire no eya na ne ma bi ya tete okuyani wanya mfie aduanan wonu ankasa ne baba ya na watwese kan e na ode atwitwitwa ne ho basabasa akra ne boni nyina ne so okọ ne maame okuyani se me ne meyire ye ntam asai ye ntam nya ye ko ukosra maame ye dai ne baba ye ko ba watwese kan se ne so a watwitwitwa ne basabasa pa asam no enya nika na The Spectator na asam ba ko da hedie ensam trofo ya dia was a journalist o Ghana nyina COVID-19 ehunhu no o say boy pa nam say ye nipa bia ye betimi anya yare ne ntentem adwo na hwe kire ho ensam trofo bebre we ya twene camera we ya twene phone recorder ne adon say wo mo ye interview and was say adwuma na ye nam a ye ne nti Rex no ye kese ma ye pa was say ye nyina hwe ye The Spectator
afa daily graphic so small de eba ye nie abato komisa no waka say was say enipa bebro million yensa na achiri po 9 na atwere wonom edi ewo enwoma foforo ye bi atwere di ka say de beto ba dom kuma no na say wonom ede sobo ebo abambofo apolisifo ne asrafo yi wo mo say wonom etete wo mo omutete wo fa hodie so titiri wo framatemu ehunehuna na doso ama wonom entimi enkwongotwere wonom de the daily graphic na owura dan botwe wono na eka na Brosami, but modern pay the Daily Graphic, na fe King can be. Na, I say kokobo, or is a kokobo, and yadia no, a timima coronavirus to cover coronavirus on mobia or phobia. And doing about Crown, we are Cocobona, idea about one fine Yajuma or no was Rocobono, the Daily Graphic.
Ghanaian Times and no pay one also then some no be a buy and was the voter registration exercise a ye. Any pabebo million in 2 million and on the Ghana card and a qua register ye. Not just a Ghana card and fire palm. And that was see a net dance on the Electoral Commission registration with the Borough Senior High School mono. One more editing in our ebeba every year. Or Rabi Edasruha, why ye independent aspiring MP. Was a COVID-19 to say I did go a so bimus no Kobus when says ye dear. Yam so papa near chino. And I equipim polo and equipim in a crass or mumpese dino. What the best also be me. Was the process for Bonacoko and Namsa a year Sabi at the Jamun Sama, one in a better for the two social media. Ghanaian Times and Eka.
We say a cocobon quack case.
Meaning Sabiana be wet, so kind in
also Moja Colade Finis and Bess, a Bosumin CB. Now, Ocean Yansa. And a brooch my baby, a backer say a bet train. Said it was at the tail crown. A bet train. Now, where do I have 12 months? I mean, who knew, not the young who is. That's also one in the bandage. I want a bayakis. A backer can a banner befano. Ah, yes. Or for no one saying you could repeat for my rep, but a befano. Yes, yeah. And I saw one mamma no more than I never had your rib. It's a first day, a rib, not the Akako. I saw one to the Abon, Tiana. Offensive Abon, only a becker on Kwame. Because I knew a certain night, some I can. Who I would be bonny, I never be one of my idea. Minim Sayana. In fact, and Crona Cassan minim as I would do some fussy and about the day. And then publicity, Ghana, social media, okay, and them say, we are safe and more decisive when you're more a publicity. My father mirror and we media, the mirror no and all can say a and crime, baby, a Jennifer Kai, no bast termina, bast termina. And said, dear, a fee and I just want more at Jaboswam, the mirror able with the road. Now, obese actually, Hannah say, we and Yan say, pretending a when you know COVID-19, and Yadia, I confirm so. And confirm baby, and a baby, no one of my chest say, didn't soon couldn't we a control, and into one of one, a mountain, and Mubu protocol in a so. Didn't you also, if you say, in our the mirror. Now, daily guide, and you're deviating in our and no pay, and the other buy or venture capital case, a work quality, and DCCO, any from you, no come home. What's as yet, dear, do almost some, now I saw Munkotium 18.5 million Ghana cedis, 18.5 million Ghana cedis, and Omukotia, and was a parliament, and yadia, Wamutumune, and Nachna, Ombekoswa, Ayejuma, and Tisanity. Orabi and Oko registration center be Okotroni, the Oko, the Trokoi, at the Cronty or the Coin in some baby see one papano, was here the Noko court says here, dear, yeah, the Noko a year remand. And now, Afe education minister, where Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe, Dr. Napono, was where Trebiabo and Manuel Fuen COVID-19, or Madana Manuel Semnosi in Quayukra, Delegate and Eka. I had any double crat and apostle see emphasis Dama Good Shepherd restaurant or my Adriania and a pa any area and into a doom Kumaseko for clinic and it's any a life anymore. Friend 024 987 6942. Dr. Muzu Herbal Clinic say Ramaji Amuzu P Herbal Mr. Amuzu Gallic Betters Amuzu K and no and I say Amuzu Herbal Mr. You do it to malaria say and Ray and be Nasafe and ya corner one of my aresa away a mem my yomunara Sama I'm a memo, but my dinner friend Dr. Muzu, I was 024 198 8884. Na oni abusiano samubetri musen ebeye fem onu beye sham musen ubeye den ama musienti nam so hwaye den dia na eye Kojak adaroma one odi Kojak tackle na fe regular toothpaste aba enti bidia pulse toothbrush crash ho eni ni nua ba ko no tobi na nya brani adaje na twusen yenko Kojak form of Kanshi Drug Lane Accra Kumasi Akrom wo hafre 0260 870 780 First day be Emma Donima Steel Complex Limited. One no my chance papa be at the boy dinosaur and a drop cracker home a NMK premium brand roofing seats and any nails and 2 ton chance on ton adwa
to eye NMK DNB and or the Alozing steel trusses aka ho would be a roofing framework sebra or sit down with the guswa now a so fine. Ya kwa Safwa F Johnson or Benjeri office one and pay free 0544321150.
Yemfa happy birthday Emma O'Reilly Dina Kotoka we efri wukuno dofo Ora Kotoka ene nkwada ni nyina ya nak eka ho o sister Penny na mama Naomi ena mia nkasa yema o ti nkwanya memfa fie pi enka ho fie ho abon kwan de Emma Daddy Kotoka maye aha nkwane na mamu mpipa enye ba bone ni bia papa ni bia na nkwada ni nyina yesire nyame nhira de Emma ye peja yemo Andy oni Somaila munyina me chiama no pay ohine yira prebinie mene
mame amase wa bracket
Akoko Abon kokroko enenti bomode mo afide na hello 101.5 ede munyina se emamomo enitia etwina
Dada no pedia ni bia nya dipa ene pe wo mo milk ena koko mu a emma milumu da shima
from Nestle.
Every ahwehwe side de nka to yi mu agya tum se eye Minia, unim say about 1x better. And your football kwana bet to be there winning better. Buy your website in the swap. Ubenya virtual games to say football. Kama America too, Hong Kong America too. Any agro die bebre. Ubet to me there winning sika bebre. And yeah, nunkwan. Buy a special 1x games no so swap. Ubenya games are cheating to say money wheel. And you say no try na any siko sika. Dianya so ubenya account our 1xbet.com.gh. 1xbet oh 1xbet.
If you be brand new, and a yakosu diki so pressing your ma menu, no go so bogana for basu wa kwamia singing never. Ye nama befunim jesu and the key brilliant a bremo, and ye dasu cry and tete fuma semran will say pinti. Key, enigia a fritete, dacia, enidaho you poo. Kiso, a man sign buffalo.
FD a hwehwe say gyan kra to mu agya tum say ye Dada no pedia ni bia nya dipa ene pe wo mo milk ena koko mu a emma milumu da shima
from Nestle.
Every ahwehwe side de nka to yi mu agya tum se eye Dada no pedia ni bia nya dipa ene pe wo mo milk ena koko mu a emma milumu da shima
from Nestle.
Every ahwehwe side de nka to yi mu agya tum se eye
Hello 101.5.
Ray and Ijianquam. Malcolm, none say Malcolm, dear, one a Ghana, dear, ye dear jam. And to Malcolm, I hold your Brighton, was a
026 5170-336 026-5170-336. Akoko Abon, Ejumedie, and I share as here the first summary. Copim say Ebebo and Oba Nundu 10 a.m. and the best story Ejumedie so if the Hello 101.5 FM Nafe acquire mother station Wakra Peace 104.3. The Sampson Kwame Nyamekye Ejumedie me tremu Edia Mami King Edward the slave and then my production team and you connect to obey the master planner Otrobosie Kojobodu Abra Ejapoma DJ Tablets Kwame Warda Omunyina aka ho ene de dwumadie no e de ebrel ebeyefo no mo tre edwam anope lawyer Justin Kodia from Pong Chief Executive Officer, Youth Employment Agency. Honorable Hussein Idonko, former District Chief Executive for Secretary Afram Prince. Lawyer Kwame Adolfo, a private legal practitioner. And when you want me say we and day, Omaje Penny, I know more air and como. If you summary, a copy of the solid media so. And the Kaya now will join here. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and as by WhatsApp. Na ode o comments wadwen kire edeba na edumedie no yeken kana ewo so kwaku owusu eduame ama se wabrakatu ombeka me hona mo text messages mo de beba
he wants to come and do more damage. As if he didn't do enough damage. Well, we are waiting for him. We are waiting for him. Oh my God. A lot of our opponents thought we were dreaming.
We cannot throw our hands up in despair because the fight to insist on inclusion has been temporarily derailed by this ruling of the Supreme Court. We can still make our voices heard, even if we must endure some inconvenience and frustration. To achieve the objective of taking part in the decision over who governs us, we must be willing to make the necessary sacrifices in the present circumstances. We must always be willing to hold leaders accountable for bad decisions that impose difficulties on our citizens. And this is one such clear opportunity to do so. Do not let the several hours you may spend at the registration center get you to surrender your right to vote.
Using of the existing voter card as breeder document for the compilation of the register. And I think that we are most grateful. I think that this is the most substantive issue for which we came to. So we'll get back to office and we'll address a full-blown press conference on the consequential matters. Right. Well, we feel vindicated because the court itself, in an earlier ruling, has clearly stated that the possession of an existing voter's ID card means that the holder is a citizen of Ghana who is qualified to be registered and to exercise his or her powers. And so the court couldn't have gone back on its own earlier ruling. And it did also admit that the right to vote, once it accrues to a person, cannot be taken back in a whimsical and capricious manner in which the Electoral Commission sought. So we want to thank you very much. We'll get back to you when we are in office.
Matisse Okasa. I said, Dina, me were background of the Indian say, Obi Abakasa is supporting Christian because of football. I don't support it. I am challenging the procedure and not setting Kofu up to prove me a corrupt. I am challenging it and I still maintain that. And therefore, he doesn't deserve even to call anybody corrupt in the country. Indeed, according to the on one in Wakasa, and then you lose the job near. And you go to one Kasa or your partner. Now, what he said. What you say? Yeah, so it's good. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, it's only view about me, you know. And you however you want to take it, you can take it. I don't have a problem.
Akoko Abon kukuruku adie chebia Ghana mai betum pon wane gina wo mamba pa wo dwene Ghana ho kane Akoko Abon ye dwumadi amanyuku ahodo ne gina so da won da ye so a wo de Ghana mai MPP se ye ne wo sno kokuruku a wudi ye chi asuo nkan NDC akatama so okata ne maso CPP se ye ne nanan makukonyina manyuku no PNCC ye kube ane na magani amagashia ne hunu amagaho ho ti Akoko Abon dwumadi wo Hello FM so memenda no pa bia no nsiampa imukosi nankro Akoko Abon eyegigim
Akoko Abon eyegigim yesu mo hanum eyegigim ampa Abon nso ampa hosima eduno emienu pepepe babedwafo nchebia bombe certain lawyer Kwame Adolfo abekaya ho ameka komanda kwa banafi ya hye na se nanno a na betu dwase eye National Democratic Congress NDC esa Eco Court na womo Eco Court na efa a registration exercise electoral commission no various or if you like selected senior high schools baby ye registration center biano or mo enne electoral commission yes exercise na more rate of sermons no ekutaye wa han my se benya penyimfo no ye no mo atwetwe enkoma ati se NDC kire se illegal na se enye etiamra se electoral commission ebetimi akwakope sentence for abra emrakwa mu no omon publish and as omon gazette enti eno se electoral commission so akire mu se baby omo ye bia no because of yare in existing registration centers at ben school hono eno ene edo ba nje ebeka say enye new registration centers nemum and this is chese there be into omo ko PM high courts enim say we no mutimi court say lawyer hodo epi ekire say nansia a far registration exercise Supreme Court can send be as a sia dobia enso nemum ebia we ni de enka honti no eko high court yenim se na besi aye if say wa court yentimi nkan sem ni nyina ndino sine osi eka ye no ye behwe so ebe cost 2 days ena electoral commission ashase lawyer trust me mana kwaba na enrese na besi aye lawyer mo achi
ya minia
e mo kwaba so
mejoso
na bibi abako de
bibi abako
what my register
enra
no register
enra I'm registered na and give me 15 minutes gra
and you know
now just say we be process maybe you cross na process na san na say bika ho because e go fast and we abako bia so sanitizer esi wunchen no ahoro sa oko now you say no ahoro sa distance no you fantastic it me you na me say na fast what is all this fast about because processing is so simple ofama uhunu kuraba wie no wie within 10-15 minutes kuraba wie na okọ and I'm assuming be polling station because I ni penny ho it because I was almost like alone it within a short time no wie and the processing was good and our registration also was fantastic me sure say a bedu time I be no amount for any beje home because many je home I was impressed and yes so efficient omo ye no I don't know it's a special training be more area hono but omo ya dipa I was very happy and my co register and indelible ink no crowd as well me say and the processor me here the custom fancy na mentiase and abusa say na ink here so I no chest one register and aja omuja me kwan nti ma wie
lawyer what asama za high court
aye dia hin NDC for them
mbajo what mu bibi kakra
eno na jokra me kasa wo station bi ho efa ho almost send me copy nti makan
okay and do you know more particulars of claim
well almost more ka essentially and say senka electoral commission gazette areas bi wa gazette sa areas no na so akoso akotro din na Absa Sampson obatiase ayi schools no baby o ha eto abadada eti sa schools na eto aba o hodada no de ya gazette Absa no mo argument ni na baby o ha ye nto aba o ho eti enamse ye nto aba o ho no nti ho no almost like illegal enti on pese court share electoral commission say in those places now young gazette no so koso no chocho din wo ho a illegal am so masem na be gina no say areas bi wo ho a ye to aba wo ho dada And the honor no conum coach di wo ha e okay. Na ba bia church di wo ho dada ne de. So mo ko na se omko register nkola no e wo ha e illegal. Na o share release na almost around say gazette for 21 days.
Yeah.
Na yenya 21 days ho ne illegal. Na me dwene ho am say e say kra na 10th. And no 10th. To the 21 days ka ho e saying 1st August. Yeah. E be do that time no still na within the time frame is of registration anyway. And this is about the August 6th, mewa.
Yeah, about ending August 6th.
Aha. It's about ending August. All EC has to now do, they say, okay, Matthias here, areas are more than Kahono. Metro Dio. Then we'll make us at the ho. No matter 21 days. No. It is a be a proper college of Pukura no a day, and they be a Kahua. Yeah, of course, what you know. Not the intro, Dino. Ya gazette within 21 days, no one is swapping. No matter what you do him at the end of the day, no. You ask yourself, what is the utility of the whole exercise?
So you see, I almost say, or more, was there an order for perpetual injunction restraining the defendant, whether by its officers, agents, or any other Netintia say, what can be say, you know, they be when I pay an order excluding names of persons registered at those illegal centers from the register of voters. And you know, Sunday last day into a actually almost a court and I say court in
the first day.
Yes, and I call runs.
Okay.
And see, or my year we say court no edwom 72 or my capture or my register munina in you mudini in frame. But what the other argument say electoral commission say school be there's a center a year close to senior high school. And it's our center no particulars and we using and what is our argument?
When him say I know, and in addition to that, no, Mate other arguments, no, so say.
Okay.
The fact say yeah register NIPA per se doesn't make the place a polling station center.
Yeah.
You want to say touchwood. You want to say ohini bi odi mu pa.
Yeah.
Na because of the statute ninti.
Yeah.
On timi nantima polling station. Emma me register. The question is, you bet me am no respect bi. Yaka say okay. Na we die. Yen ko fie ne ko register na. So what I say?
Yeah.
That is one argument. Say, just to register him.
Yeah.
Does that make the place a polling station?
Or registration
center. So what did I make an see? It's in court to know how Mokono and the whether they are right or wrong. But technically, no. Almost say young gazette that area is not meant to be a polling station. Doesn't mean say polling station is the same as registration center. Maybe yes. So I say you may be able to go and register there, but that place may not necessarily be a voting area where you go and vote. And at this stage, what they have sent to court today, in my view, they are different from because they are going for the center. Maybe I are registered, you know, different from previous one now. Court the extensive judgment, but I say it covers all the field. So what you say? What a venue, which is an issue, and then the right to vote and the right to register.
But you know, I see are you still using CI 91 or we are using CI 126?
What do you say? That was first a year by me team. Now me sure you know, I'm said they have amended portions of CI 91. In terms of the venue, no.
Okay.
It didn't cover that area, but cover proof of ID and so on. So, me sure say not the whole CI 91 that was removed.
Okay.
And as amended. But I'm saying portions of CI 91 and they are amended, no.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it means that the CI 126 would have had to cover venue as well.
Yeah.
So, they make exam. And that's my little understanding of what is happening in terms of what their case is before the court.
So, you know, so after Akoko, electoral commission, so the response.
Oh, yeah. And I'm so sure human junction dated that's so returning date in the 20th.
20th.
20th. If do start up, then Yama happen before the 20th.
At the no man call expertise.
No, you can't.
Oh, so
yeah.
But now, what fixed date no yeah within 2 days or yeah and to back quiet you not okay. And
I heard a release no music now. It's more like a retrospective release. In a sense, say, a dinner why in places are illegal. Court may sponge those names.
It is like when you see a year,
so Matthias, as well as say, register or those areas.
And a basana may be so for purpose of education. Say a basa, Namen fan assassin can America. Na court ni jitum sa na sa date ni ntimi metia. The same constitution also say won't mean deny obi the right to vote so qualify near man. So what happened to
phone? Look, Osha, what happened in the Supreme Court judgment now and a ruling now. At this stage, there's nothing that can stop Electoral Commission from registering citizens of this country. Because Osha ruling was eligible Ghanaian citizens. Those who have turned 18, and some can say, look, NDC for I don't know why they are doing this battle. Because once they have turned 18, they have a legal right to be registered. So assuming you even win this battle, all the EC has to do, they say, well, win it, fine. But I have a legal obligation to register these people. And I'm going to give them a date to register. And then what happened to your exercise?
Okay.
Why we see our time? Why we see our seeker? Because by law, they are entitled to be registered. Nobody can deny them because they can easily go to court and seek an order compelling the EC to register them, and they will get it. Because the Supreme Court say eligible Ghanaian citizens. So once you're a Ghanaian citizen and you're eligible, nobody can stop you. So this exercise, those who have turned 18, they will get the impression, say, what time? And Timu put all these roadblocks in their way.
Law again. He's talking politics.
This is my opinion.
It's no more law.
Yeah. This is my. This is.
No, look, my good friend Husseini or cut Chinese into humanity.
Okay. Well, he wants me to stop at the law bit. But he wants me to stop at the law bit. Okay. But in my opinion. Maybe I should add that. Is it after the law? Maybe if you say, some more year 18 for you who say, Mon person will bet to a bar. If it's on Benya, I didn't pa, I'm so Makoto Mamona. So you should not be playing with the 18-year-old. And as a Ghanaians who are qualified to vote. Once they are qualified to vote, you should not be seen to be putting roadblocks in their way. So what did I say? So even though you have the legal right to be challenging certain areas, certain things, certain decisions, but so more need that. So in all these decisions I'm doing, and all these actions, what will be the repercussions? It is a passe. Oh yeah, mama for whom say you don't want until now I'm gonna try say, look, let me not go there, let me stick to this. Because my brother wants me to be careful not to stray outside my legal opinion. Fine. Maybe in my view, if you say this whole exercise, if I were their counsel, I would say, look, it's not necessary. Let's give the EC the opportunity to do this gazetting. Get these children registered because at the end of the day, they are entitled to be registered anyway.
Okay, Mami Musa Bibina, Afi Minkoma, Beninfomi, Norma Banakwaba, lawyer Kudiabana, Honorable Fuseni, so Ababekaya Hunti, Memo Makwaba in Chebia. Emrem, so be yadi, no susu say, and Emra, a boy, a bra. Odi wo hwem e ma na ye na wo wiasa aka say adene na nye nye ntia me busa sa no say eno amekọ Asanteman Senior High School other schools Kumasi Anglican ye call rounds political parties or more hono me hu NDC me hu MPP nti me busa say emre mu no so obi ya de na osusu say enya obetuma de wo ho ahyema participate bi wo wi ana wasan kase bia court ni mongu enye se enye dia unim se automatically baby wo de kono be boy go nti die nti na wo supervise and na me busa ka kem.
That's a fantastic question. Unim se ade enye dia ordinarily any sort of hushim any sort of support and this all participate after the event assuming say ekoye mawa and kabaka could complain na. So somebody will say who participated fully? You are willing participant. And now Sanko Yaman, I feel now result from it. So what I say? So normally no, if you say if you have an intention to boycott the event, and it's all participate because the moment you participate, no, it makes your position difficult. Say for you to turn around, say, oh, I'm a reluctant participant. Meanwhile, be a man force will say, bra, never be participating. And it was another year. Scenario, no. Sometimes the particular facts may determine how you say it.
Okay.
But so you another year. I say you want the general application.
Yes.
General application is the other things to say yes or no.
Matthias. Matthias, and lawyer Joan Kakra, lawyer Kwame Adofo, and our team in Kano, lawyer Justin Kodria Frimpong, Chief Executive Officer, Youth Employment Agency. Lawyer Akwaba
Sampson, Major Sonia, the implement.
Nyamiadum, no who me there.
So the one share mask on them, Timmy. I'm share mask.
Okay.
But maybe I want distance.
Yes,
distance.
Yes, I'm best to say, be as I change to be whom Kwame.
We know.
Also, me no Casamo.
No correct. For saying you don't call no many been up so you know. Very diabolic. And no correct. They be a phones na casa.
Message mama ko dia.
Nyako pardon. Eja enkwane ahode ho de yenyina ho ye. Na o mampin na dan kwaswocha. Na what you wouldn't say Youth Employment Agency and Ghana Football Association for the Ghana Olympic for as any agreement be I can see.
I am a Jazawoka sports.
I said, if you are pin and not down Kufado, Nadaroma. Once COVID era, a woman stimulus packages I did bois and Quanco Jumano, the new Swako sports say a crime fast one. A member one of Musia Kalbukensi and a member no Mutumicano. And they say, be in your mouth, or so. You bet my boy, I'm prepare for Tokyo 2021. Now you have to say, Ghana football. So, Tia Doman Peniasi, so with me, my side, Medio, so it's my cost. I have about 1,000 sportsmen and women. Abusumi Biano, every month 500 cities, Sebeboama, Ghana, we can see
every month.
Oh, Nipa 1,000. Serious. Sampson, they who can
normal footballers and normal teams I can see in a crown. Has near, you know.
And I will can GF cried the only thing in my football.
Oh,
okay. Sampson, yeah, man, or more bread power. Once a man, they told me a multimillion sponsorship kakra. But a man who after born, a Jumako Nibino, till did you say, Sa package here, Ben, a bit my boy, my football so to pump power Ghana, till a down man penny and down Kokufad Swasipa. My idea, and the my idea, and the majors are what suppose, and I'm saying, never knew a lawyer half a day. Say a woman, no, my idea, a new question. That's what I may share Tuntum. Yasemo.
Certain to me, the minimum double tuntum.
Our awesome.
Wow, fine, I offer John Court and a Sam Kujo so.
Maybe Carmen Kayina, now Carmen David was saying. Sir John David was said, dear. Now they will say they came from Sir John Society. Yeah, you know, and until there, the Casse Pana to Yakoponfa, you are Sir John CMI. And then also, yeah, in Sam Kuju. Ashanti region, the longest serving regional secretary, our Bayer communication director, our Ashanti region. Now, Osabe second, second vice chairman, Ashanti region. Film Ben Outrim in the internet, Edi na Ochida, our Kenton Chronon team, if you are Yabeko, na Yako Kaibushan for na no media one. Tenede, any bread up,
any bread. Matasa, a Koso and Sanye,
Kenton Chronon Sanye.
Some good journalists have been hosting less than 1 week.
Oh,
I hope your program.
A week before, na ebe prime minister no enya akosia o chama untumi fi ana ye chebe bi obi abeko timi ohumi ano osreme din Justin no de bi ohumi ose Justin no or treat me a di mu ago so nyame na de ma nyame na nim bra obetu na safro bia nyankopon fa emi asam kojo so kra ensie mai
eda se pa ntima men koma ora bo zeni
Sampson
akwabo
ye buru
bebi aboko de
yesu adom the name so ache
eda nyame ase ye tete hu ya na mene lawyer Charles ye fa enra exercise course and neso ebeko so say mo mother party no fi se say ebu emra kakra endi akodi court ena na ye kan we mene wadwen kira obeka fa wansa na fe
so ma menchia watifo nyina ne omuso omhwe ye wo
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
Menchia me nua so me hu na che ase onu de nkrane nya affect no ntini diabolics na ba from kakra me kai Mrs Echampo Mrs for still share me o Kwame hini fie o hwe me sa na Kwame hini so we na ejina ma NDC no 2008 o hwe me sa na branche kama say na NDC mu no I'm say mama ni yesu yanko ha hobeda ye kama dimi ni ara nice man but ja patch akọ uram na asay no so me yende me aminu ya no me fa nsa wo wo de na me ken me tie lawyer but say you release no one reading ni nyina nkosi because you release need to say Abu Ramadan de ne pepepe is similar in nature because here the end say one an illegality has been committed. Sa illegality no court no hwe no remedy wie so a ompe kwan bi so e make sure say nkola ni nyina ye be yi omudie free school na ye animram say ye ho center yakoye ne center no ye mpe kwan ne ma omkwan ma omsanye de ben en register enti say nyame buana court gitum sa ampa de electoral commission ye no illegality a immediately those names now ko no becomes invalid. Say in the process awada so koso no police station bia ben school no bia no nkwala ne pa ometimi akoho ne yaye card no foforo ama omo the NDC can no NDC can say yenyi nkwala ne free mu kra tinton time there be that is not the release but your main concern is say you know akotena say what publish the whole 55 police stations in Central Franklin say ahona meye your friend is saying registration yi
yeah
and I mean so maka check me agency nyina say okay and na me no ka say monko mosipani monko bosomfo monko your friend is say adobesu ebi nko asubu asu ya cha omu nyina agu so kama na se prekope metia ne say hwinibu akodua ade achinya o se makosati center foforo wo ho me year registration ama school for no ehefa na ewo kratam so we de ni kratam na nso esanse nkola na kobo tenku o honti no me koya ma o keke for 2 days e ba na sa na se oni me ye di agrobia sabe kwakwa ya abam because ye antenasi anti ye ho ase me kwakwa ye bibisa wo ho me so man fa agent anko de me hu ya me tie an se wo ye it is a me tie se wo ye na ma so me agent bi se kona ko hwese de na ekoso ho it doesn't mean I am part of the process from the beginning. I'm just trying to supervise say do krono na mo body but sa krono no ye pa dansia se de be ya ye court yi e be nya dansia ka sa ampa na krono no koso bia sei. And you know that is NDC argument nyina no. So the fact say NDC agents be wo doesn't mean say the agent was officially invited by the EC say ahaka ye ho yate ye ho asesem for agent in brad no. So that is all our argument because say you pay registration no yeah nyo you voter ID card be you yeah nyo those stages in there Supreme Court akaya twam but say ade be chi na ye ma me na jimensa na atena ne ba bia ka say Masako Criti Center fufuru bi sincerely speaking she doesn't have that right. She doesn't have that legal authority. Obeya ade na de ya gazette na de akire. Se only parties ni nyina kwatena se na ka say oh baby ti say yemfa ne say Twinibo Akodua yen to aba wo school mu ho. Ba ye to aba wo Savior Church. Ben ho. Enche da men sa de but at least distance no mo ntwe. Okay, mebo. Nti say memfa ne say baby okay yemfa ticket. Example. Any savior. A savior school was JHS. It's just about that's 20 meters 30 meters away. Okay. And just and cranny peer by register no problem. And me agent the same polling station there was savior you move no any rescue more. It should be an agreement between you and easy say they call savior ho ni ate ho ase ni ama agent akọ fantastic mpacho IPAC meeting na omo ye no mukobi no ma started that before the IPAC meeting no ma started and I mean say Laboni has started registering Laboni secondary school almost started cry before the IPAC baby almost there be 2 days ya no anen oh me na make sure say me more typical example say Laboni secondary me more example secondary schools ni bi centers you close ebi okra enya se bia ewo school num yes na udro ano ho na ebi school na ano ho KSTS ni ade any problem me ba Sampson and talking SARS here but sa new arrangement we there after IPAC meeting and I make sure say Sampson you are not getting my point me there say yeah there no near the sabi human face bam you nyina person kola na betimi register but it shouldn't be say easy aye na adwene so ye nti no afa ye nyina chi akoye eno ne de ye so bone so ye nye ne sa ba bia ye nyina ye nte ye ho ase okay ade ye no savior ye savior de na kola ne ba no mo be fra sabi outside de kola ikra ne se ye ma mo ma mem ko mo hoyi nti so mo ba no mo ba be fra timamufo na it could be a problem in the interest of say be protecting kola ne say covid intino okay ne ye nyina ye nye ne se ye wie ha na ebia 6 days na so no ye move bi fa wura ha ne ye nye ma mo so prekwa who will not understand this one anti we say one no catch there no I see me say be IPAC meeting no it was capricious the ati and say me ye mo pa mo fa agent mbra mo pa ma mo fa ma it wasn't so minion me ye ne same one kola no it wasn't like that. Okay. Nobody is against say you be register kola no school. Nobody is against that. But the way as a is in a person or any near maybe a beba na adwin bia na my implement there be ye nye ne sa. On hwe ya yanka we ne echina ye be sori say ye koto aba no ade be chi ye say ye create police station center bi wo odenche mfie na eno no me koye ndai. Why odenche mfie? So na me ben no. You know, we are just calling for fairness and proper consultation and dialogue. Oh, and never boy in Mati, me that say, Odenjem money. Why wouldn't you answer? And Odenjem, take it cool. Nyadio Makriti Bomo. Mekola, Nazar Mekola, ya could be answer. Kumasi Catering Rest House, and I may come for Amau. Say, Ufri, baby, Akra, Muamuti, Akra, or Peace FM, or Takra Day, and other regions in India. So, over Kumasi, no, baby, pa, ada, baby, I meet my confirm on the Kumasi Catering Rest House. Kumasi Catering Rest House, Upe baby, say rooms, papa, and Upe baby, a conference, they see a conference, ya can, Undimema, Emerald Nipa 100, Nina facilities, Bia. Betimi abwa ama obetimi observe social distancing nyina ebi ewo honom na ura rooms na ngasa wangasa obehu say yes we TV papa obehu say screen TV bi fast screen bibia kama DSTV ne moamunim esiso sa na nuane papa so efie ene Kumasi Catering Rest House say ope Ghana yankasa ye nuane ayi nimbenko konkonte TZ crampo the Sundays bia okupi honoma especially pa no mo ye emutio special omo eye no honom afi continental dishes bia wunim bia ewo ewiase a ubepie mo ewo Kumasi Catering Rest House a eyade a ubenya bi wo honom eba banbo a so beda so be conference enya ade a owo ohaw bia efise banbo ejina na so enti no
Kamene was see and kamefa pen na matwerɛ numbers bi contact numbers ebi kra nsa sɛ wokɔ hɔ no baby out bi a wofrɛ a wopɛ sɛ woyɛ order wopɛ sɛ woyɛ conference wɔ hɔ na nsa sɛ wokɔ hɔ no wo ne ɔmo bɛkasa ɛwɔ phone so na ɔmo ayɛ biribi ama wo Kumasi Catering Rest House ɛwɔ Kumasi Edum ɔmo ɛbɛn ɛyɛ Registrar General Department ɔmo new office na ɔmo si no na kyerɛ sɛ wofiri court baby ayɛ court law court no wɔ hɔ no ma ɛhɔ a ɛna Kumasi Catering Rest House ɛwɔ wotuma frɛ ɔmo 054 88 3669 054 98 83 669 020 31 12 233 020 311 2233 Kumasi Catering Rest House ebitimi abo ye pa Lawyer Korea
Sampson
Mintie was watching
my main fa kunyos na menchia etifo omuti HELLO101.5FM anopay Sampson edikan me share NDC omo reta omo da kwadnam Supreme Court say omo hwe na omo nkan wasema okọ baby particulars of claim omo ye no A B C D E F edikan no omo say court no enhye say na say court no emuwa say enye kwampa so ana electoral commission no etro emofani din e senior high school etosubiem was say ka say sa sentence na electoral commission etro nkwara ne din no yam gazette e na say yam publish here etosumiensa was say court no emma order say yenyi enkwara na yebetwa mu din nyina no emfim etosumiensa na say etosu9 was say court nation perpetual injunction afribo say be ya electoral commission no ontimi ntro enkwara ne din e wo sukuu a yan gazette ye ana oba enum na say order court no beba ana 5 no yan sambo electoral commission ka Sampson wo hwe sa particulars of claimer ehin fampa na NDC ka say say court no kwa ka say baby a o matwo din anya ewi aye mankora ne kwan ne sancho mu din biem order no mu dem hu yo ohun sa o mebo na Sampson emi ya na ma DNDC hu ya pa se amayoku a oboaboa nso beba ban mu na unim timer Ghana yewum sisi sa yare kasia beto man so ani wi asanfa na nyina na obia ehwe oboa se yenyina betima boa ye ho na empo granted say mo claims ana say mo de samam da kodan Supreme Court no ya de a bia mra come here me no mo nya adwen but let's give them benefit of the doubt na what say enkwara no yenyi omu den film na say bi say Samson wo dwen enkwara no ho a obekas yeyi omu den film kra yesam mo kwan na Supreme Electoral Commission for Engazette Neman Crane Register. Which say asama na lawyer ka Fuseni Donko epiba or say lawyer ye politics no. He has been vindicated. Sabi NDC party na transition who say e mofra na omo sukuu no. Most of them no na so munyina no eye enkwara free senior high school by omonyan so fast for pa. Na yenya ya mayefo nim se bebu wo ha obi twa ne din a ekotiaw bebu wo so obi twa ne din a eboaw do mo ye ne nyina no is to frustrate enkwara no ye betete enkwara no ye be use electoral commission be use mra de akire se be ya enkwara no kwantim kotwo mu din because o sha de akoya Sampson ewo ehu questions be na I want to believe say electoral commission before say obeka se enkwara no kotwo mu din no. Of course, they also have legal team or measure time or bill no call parliament or this I say this one I say this so I said parliament me more right river of right to be say be on my son no more in any idea say a Supreme Court electoral commission to be bomb crew actually the control me here now some say one interesting incident say na me nya for see ni cassette say you be electoral commission wa gazette say ese to aba na ese tro yedi no sa polling center no we machine ko be fofra illegal meboa Sampson wa mesome no kasai uni say centers bi wa ha to aba petem ne to aba meboa meboa
me nim say pete
enti enso ta na electoral commission yi machine di ko si fie ba enso mbo na say no so illegal meboa what analysis na say say yes center we ya to aba enti ye tie NDC for knowledge na say e say bi enso ta e man machines ni nso nipa ni ngira nso na na mbo again Mr. Electoral Commission in Bomon Command, they will be able to explain all this. At Tosubium, it was schools be waha, and then a registration center dada. So, a registration centers dada. Or Castle Laboni, it is not true. Laboni registration center dada. Once I'm checking the facts in there. Kumasi Akraba, Oko, Kumasi High School. Kumasi High School, a registration center dada. Omunya bibia beche say ebia gazette to bibia Ashanti region at the last check na me regional organizer near about 180 public schools but almost 90 registration centers on their own.
Okay,
to omo young registration na there's nothing wrong. Then na masande this technology about electoral commission be bomun crew am young say baby omuchu odino whether say ohono e safe and so honey safe and sanity ma kamasem then what share time what share omo motion for injunction na on say court na say the court will be moved on 20th of July.
Ebi wo mo
20th of July. So any by then no the besia can be BS my year registration na do asem na course BBC yes. But then no sa gazette na the electoral commission let's assume say en time on so but then no na sa gazette na ye adwuma na say enye adwuma. It is an interesting case on the Supreme Court. But me the motive of NDC ne say on frustrated your more fan or school no so much room but no matter what, the BCB no.
The other, you know, the electoral commission soon some be we know almost so anye ni NDC for okay.
Sir, and one side of the coin because NDC for na ebo mu kromo come asem say electoral commission for
momo ko iPad you know iPad.
Oh yes, you're correct.
Ebem.
Sir, that meeting was purposely for sir registrations SHS for no say be register.
But what if we say no say electoral commission?
Oh, but Sampson, I dare say woman because NDC that has been their character. NDC are called various IPAC meeting na omunya akwatena say adwene ho. Omoba normal party for no kwatena ti din koma no mama take different position. As if some man call IPAC meeting in Bukrada. You best start say electoral commission make argument say biometric machines na say aye at mode say assessing na omo kwa IPAC no mutime transe discuss parliament ko ye briefing ko bibia but as a party omo ko share bontia then they come and play say as if so omo nim de koso but me there afina story na ba and that's afina omo the case na am Supreme Court then twen share the Supreme Court but I know say High Court.
High Court.
Okay.
Echo High Court.
Okay.
We call High Court.
They are called High Court. Nti training to the asama court in the Becca.
Okay.
But I know say electoral commission knowing how effective they are, there should be a reason why they did that.
Justin, you see, even if they win, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, what will be the results? I don't know, Mr. Tiwasi.
We are preventing an illegality from happening. What kind of lawyer are you?
At the end of the day, my brother.
Yeah, obi illegality. Yeah, preventing the illegality from happening. Yes, it is an illegality. Let's use the proper means to re-register Nkolana.
Court can say illegal as well.
Illegal.
Court no can say illegal as well.
Illegal as well.
So
No, what some now? Then it means the judge prepares. It means that we have to prepare because it means the electoral commission can do every illegality come December. And that is what we want to prevent.
Asama mean you coming in Yadu. All the Asama come up down court. Court in Yamwa, court is Wobua, it has Wobua Kunifa. And to assist some person, we don't have a problem with the outcome. It's Yanyabotre, near your outcome in the outcome. So, but the crow woman said, NDC percent can be registered. And you're saying because
emotional blackmail. You are not talking law, you are talking politics. That is not law. That is not law.
Let me say Fuseni. Obeba this argument waba. Time shall say find these particulars of claim. At the court till my court, the Omokosha a court and come out. Me Tomeboasi Chichim, Bakum Unum and Sanai. I'm a make catch or said, Sabi said this a political party or more than Pomjum Karanwa. How the bishop said, though. The Mayan illegal, so court need to cry, young man crying. That is established by the constitution. A Colebia already 18 years, no must be registered. But we have the right to protest and then how difficult is that?
So let's wait. Me call so me ban we busa honorable Mr. no
maza I mean need document no ma cross examine
oh there be nyasa no so busa was on yenko na covid nsem ko anim dodo yenko na yene doctor lawyer Frank Ankobia Ghana Medical Association president yene na twetwe nkomo doc
Sampson
Machi
Sami Mijoso
ayehu
na ayehu Samina mo hote say
nyamena dum doc ye ho pa
yo chiawo no atiefo nyina
obi aje so doc ye hu say figures ne kwa na ekosoro covid Ghana Medical Association enim say breno mo kam position mo kan ye wo say ye ne wo say ye ayenye mo pese ye so say dia na mbeka baby economy
Sami Mistoria no pakra, Sia Mistoria no pam in the cemetery. Because Osha, I am share in a big job. Baby, I come here. My young cry, health workers. I bet for it. Because obviously, I didn't cost through one thing. I'm the Baba hospital. I must see a young crop for a Piashru or Monqua, a Bissuania Bia, or more fee. Main fact, or cry, or my exposed down, cost of quarantine. Main fact, one can. Until my workforce no coffin. Workforce no coffin. A Jumani Yarian no costume. Now workforce a coffin. Until they are hot tray, yan 3 years, they are hot train of Babba too. The health sector no so. Treatment centers, Bayema, holding centers, Bayema, Bayema, nothing anything. A henny a differ. Now, and you want a postal stand because the basic thing, the BIA cancer, the vaccine will work and can be a problem. But vaccine, and today, the big media boy who buy an extra 50 protocols, they also answer the mask and then social distance. And also near the idea, and see a better than I don't know about.
Doc, Ceciano, what is the way forward? See, Niama Wuke Yenya Kosuri, Intino, Dabena Kev never buffer.
Sammy, Kev will be buffer. Now you're disarmed, Ranoso. Yen disuna de, a banana Kev never form. And she, the Abayana say, I will say, I buy my security for no, I do on Munchu. I'm say, ya, as for deal, the Wapayu. The day, and take your security for no bomb, and no, never my young who say, I don't know, I realize, any because of course, my mind is Switzerland, no name, idea, almost the upper form, because almost in rather so. Who shopper, who say, Nipano, Baku, say about company, no, be I draw lines to be our home, on one casta, and Samra so. No be wetry, no be your bebas to on the carriers to run to wetry. Sam echo. nti enam saa nti omotumi ama spread no aba from asisi ano new cases na omunta ho bi so ho na yende ye nimra no so wonni mra no so a don't expect say ado ebeba from no baby ye nya ye be ya ye benya nke be so ya no pa yes for 1 whole week ye nya new case ya na the ayente na hospital so health workers so here ho harried so but what the many work as the room na he ko baby amenam ya young men omo nyina so mo to da ni so mo obi amoma enti san no men nyina sisi ya be yeden na ade na we shouldn't expect it to come down nimra no so a mafo that is the truth ye nimra no so pa ma from that nti ye dey honestly be nimra no so mana ba from because vaccine bi any ho ye nya vaccine so ahụ nti ade abaya no si be nimra no so this am see any nimra no so dia the truth say nipa nan kasa or say ye responsible ye for the say registration Sammy, what will stop somebody say me call na obi dina ho me ko tan etipe na mama ja papa na me dina ho obi so ba be time etipe maka say that exactly ya ni ko chi to ho eno no ne yen as citizens no your responsibility of say yes to me ye obi aba oni mask o so that be untumi nkasa me ho because mo mask ko ko tade obi mo mask me nto because mo mask say yes no mana at least yensu ye de kakra ye aboa eno no until see the man so there Sammy I'm sorry to say but there's danger ahead I say you be collapse the health system ni nyina
doc once we there as a edi hu ba o anya hu na ye hu obia I didn't see everybody should know say real. Na collectively, ye nyina ye mo and na between the international pass Switzerland for the kind you know. Amodi aba from.
Won ko homo obi ankochi obi. Won ko homo dabi no no kwa mo master on ma only on kasakra on men. Nti abeya on way of life. Me assure say me hope say beyond COVID no. Ghana for ye super asesa na abeye part of our life ewo kwan bi so I'm hoping so na nya sa pa dia because obi anim e dia na yare foforo be sa ba yenim enti yemma ye ho ban ne yemma ne ye way of life I don't know babu ayen anya sa pa dia sami baby ekono eni enyan Look, you better say, ne breno, o bra winya, edemaya na, o desa, nimidie edebre, that's about Miss Madam. Dr. Lawyer Frank Ankobia, Ghana Medical Association, Titineni, President, and you know, so did you, nurse Nibako, and a psychologist, free, Confoundation Teaching Hospital, or more, victims, make up victims are a communia COVID or more recover or more bad them where I'm no more 1-on-1 interview and a barco say Ujidi sa COVID or Nase a tennis a COVID in you are unluce but when Jane this a COVID or Nase a nyawa ona walk on and visitors has some no kind or you know say Ukwa sorry. And as all friends, also a Christian. Nempo, what heaven? Not when ye is a heaven war. Not that you and I BBC knows a heaven war. What should I do? Nemo, which is the heaven war. Not tennis a heaven in you are unlusually. Sa, I did in some you know no kind. And me say, yen I am fine.
On a pure public health background, who say, Odem Haya, I don't know, say last week here. I kept repeating that particular thing. Say this thing is prevalent in Ashanti region. Ube kona di auton emu, auton kuku, ombo max. So no tie aduane ne kra no say din komo.
No kasa.
Oh, that is one of the most and I can say majority of the people, especially in Ashanti, we eat outside. Oh, in the Ashanti region, yeah, anything through pano. Acquire food vendors, ne chop bar for any restaurants for some of the chop bar overcono, almost several and no max come, which is good. Yeah. But you go and so the food
we eat chop bars near the free baby who pan. Baby a Tony false line.
Oh my God!
Various markets.
Oh goodness!
Okoka. Also why ye?
Oh,
and I back as a member a Nabo Maxa Adian Tana.
So Sampson, now make us say education is the problem. Education is on a more lighter note. Me name agenda Hello FM ni Peace FM demo come on. Na ya asem saa na mo ye ne kankam or the sense Steven Amwa John Kuma omo nyina say ya nkrofo mienu we constituencies omo free no MPs ni mienu hwe omo hwe pa say ya
na lawyer
me so ma start ni say ya saa ba ko do kwada so say ya Sampson na odin start ya o social commentator ni ye ne me too MPs no for omo hwe me too omo for
na MPs no mo hon omo me too bi
na say me bo omo kokko say omo start say ya adofo ne kodia something na constituencies omo free MPs ni hwe
no adofo say ya adofo kan interest bi a nchire me so
doctor or they say kwada so the dey crowd say
Dr. Kinsinyako
oba yo kan any social commentator say ya me ne dem ya
the doc dey actually
I mean, send me to Omufo. To be forward is to be armed.
Now, link no. Me try.
If set my dream, when I be, I can't just think far. COVID now.
What my
no, but on a more serious note, say minister started BB. But me say, you know, mramra for ya na manamwa.
Regional minister, yeah.
Yes. He started something. I was all for it. But they said, me feel said the betimi ayen so ever boy and say police for ni jina car no. Na said nipa na ombo max no mu say nipa na ombo max no ko free car no because he is the danger. Na car na nto aso. No more ombo max no ento aso. So mu bajom na oton ade na ombo max na they should let you pack your things away. I'm say city gas na start sad na kebe boa kakra. I don't need them in so mobile bia so. O ton ade, o mo mask, o ton aduane. You are endangering the customers. Intino Sadia pack aduane ko.
But when him say Sunyan, the regional minister here now almost so start your moye. And as you speak now Sunyan moye.
I mean what say hani de eja, I know my rights also.
Moye. Yama opera kakra. Next time no onye.
Fa enimra mu de but say COVID is EI executive instruments na buy no. He's supposed to protect the citizenry. Into obi bia won share max no. You are like a suicide bomber. Especially obi a ebia ya isolate wa also apie ni enim na odi nam sa no. Oh, ye che okra say test why a positive pain. No one recover kra na more max. You should be arrested. Oh, so let's try that one. Yes, stop a car no any passenger car on max. Driver no cry na share max. Yeah, man in tranche na mate na for monko. I just say no beboa.
Mate, lawyer. Lawyer Kodia. Lawyer for me in the studio and lawyer Kodia. Bibi ka krebi on COVID. Na fi me ya de.
Sampson said Dr. Shebana friend.
Dr. Frank Ankobia.
Dr. Ankobia. Can. You see, I didn't know. Say nyina yeti asese. Esum kese pa abetu wiase nyina so. Na COVID no even a krokra omotum poma ye from developed countries. For US, China, UK, Israel. Empo ewiase nyina ekua ehwe apomdien sem WHO. Omokra no ma confused. Because yare no ebaye yes awoni ntina ema no etu atese ewo China no other countries no. Etimi so na me say in Africa de ewie because ewie na ebo ha no. Mandwen ho da. empo eba bedru Egypt Morocco so ho kra de awo kakra ho nti bia ntina etimi edru ho. The first case eba Burkina that musa ade no a serious part eba beka yinyira. O share UK UK report to our first death or March. And then no kase nipa over about 60,000. And I sure monka. Ghana ya shase February na so o my pandemic call lockdown e buy. And then no kase nipa 135. And yes baby adwunu no pay. America crowd dey hu kra. America and nam nipa over very close to 139,000. See, area sia fa na nyina no ye hu yare no as we trim makeup and then no what red na china boy yellow no boy green virus na esasesa.
Oh yes smart.
Esase so ade no oh ade abetimi a transfer ko bi so wo wiem na heat every day bia no they be different issues about one. I didn't start somewhere last year, December. Up to now, intimi nyahodro. Sampson, the greatest God miracle to human being is to wake up every day. Sana power sorry, ubu so won kwana se bi wan koka ewufo. But Sampson do bedi na nopa. Do bedi na wia, do bedi na najo. Baby abakọ de sa choice ni nakopọ na yema wo e wa na wo ye ti sa yare ya ba de e se no e yade a abeka wiase nyina ho ye de futu abro se onam abonten a e se o mask de o de she onam abonten a o sanitizer baby abedu bia no aworo wonsa
like na what World Health Organization do must ade aba am say ade betimi asin say we make 8 hours
you see oh say ade na timi gina wiem de bia na different na yiba but nyina kire say yare no yare bone no ano hyepa de ye hu supa e ka ho
lawyer ma me mbusa wasem wo de o wa ben o ka executive me busa say adent na city authorities no ma relax yes say invisible hands bi na e ka chon so omunye bi ma o be kai a ye start a lockdown na cities no enya sem ketua AMA KMA other regional ministers do omu be yi do omu aden city authorities na are relaxing.
You see Sampson and then nya so nya ka ho bi human rights activists for any lawyer for any sa no ma bi ona koye bibia na emrakwemu na hinipa kone fundamental human rights we are infringing on it uti to fa hodie uyesi me de kamenya pa said de ka no emra no yensan hyem biem yenhyem kena na Sampson said de ye ka se wonam na won hye maxa bone ne sa no ma wonyina no ye hye asem fa nkofo nkotum wo ho nye ntwe nkofo aso nye mbon nkofo ka na manfo hu se sabi onkwa de ehu hia wa obi nkwa hu hia no because there ya ne say Sampson yare ne nam a entwe obi adin bon ho oh na wan hwe ya obi de ne sign no de wabesan okwa etime de me free say assemblies no ne ministries no said de omo hye ase no yesan ko ba na ye make sure say ye tisi kejeti ha obi a wonam ne ehwe ona ade ma hu ne say de bia no nipa bibi na se nipa dasani no ompe bokoboko ompe se bia me no kasa boko ye nya abotire nyina ye ndwendwe bia pese ye hye so se no na be bo ama yetima bo ye nyina ho ban ene be bo ama yetima nyankwa ene betima bo ama Ghana man atumpon dia me dia I'm all for it na we did say how do there e ba ama yokonya nya be support because sabi ye campaign ye bon to ye kasa pese e sa to aso bia na nyina no man nipa
bezezia monti nko campaign
yes no o kasa nyina wo nipa de be adwuma na sabi na me fa sama be ba na nipa na wu a ha na ba betana so ahyehyɛ mrama no eti we ya de ase nyina de ma ne hia ye say ye kwa de enya de betime di agro ene wo hwɛ across America other countries are opening up ese baby akoduru no one open up economy ni say eku amanfo esa amanfo adwuma koso but ye bia ni nyina no onkwa de wo ne kura ekwa be fa so abebo onkwa ho bane de eya de na de to bia me hamadwe kra say bitime ka so yare we de crash for yare Says me sure so videos what be that.
Oh, yeah.
But oh, yeah, the Kai. Oh, and that said me
correct because of no more petition.
Because of no petition. Me no we am okay. Me temperature no higher. Me am fine. So, but idea a higher ignorance. Say ye na etimi transi etimi prescribe say do etimi nyaye. Na Sampson ade ba kwa me de manu si wo sa covid yare no say apart from say we show mask na be show sanitizer be on sa eno borrow on sa no vitamins nkaka vitamin C sabi obi a obetimi anopa bia no so o fa vitamin C nkaka de gun so ma na wa fa anom no
me kra me buza doctors no say me nom na anopa na metima anom no enwumre so aka ho ana na
no tosu bim Sampson ya duaba fruit fruits are edi na faso de oni ska kwa bet ma top vitamin kodu anka mango abrobe sen and tosu bi kra me de aboa me na namo de na mo ye epunu no ofa nim tree no na o de suja so nim tree si yanton baby bon say edua no ha bet ma kotwa bi wa ba da be suja so wo ya the tower kata ho odun ho hwashim be 10-15 minutes me did say say na eto aso yesa no ma ya be boa ma ye nyina so ya mo ye nkwa ho ba
na wo ka aduane die emza no asa utie kokroko a obi asende se me muza asa eno wantie yewra Mr. Kwesi Prata na ozo Kwame into baso ka jamsa dambo jo ndidi yana into baso jamsa na po ndidi ye me na fofo ne wo mo o mu didi ye pa
it's not totally true because one share be mistake
simple
say yeah Sampson no wa azumi o who azumi but won to be free and I won juma o ye
I think that Mr. Dambo jo ka say
yes
as far as he can remember
yes
odi protocols ni nyina so
yes
but said you okay so say dey bia me ba me dey masem say the most dangerous person in this COVID fight near the contact C contact B no that is the most dangerous person nipa na wanya anso wonim say wanya o say asymptomatic no ona no hu pa ona yesu say that is the asymptomatic
ana apart from that una dia etimi ma ye refri ho say oh ade me ansapa na etia
that is it
oh enya say ebusuafo enyanum enya fabom bayi o say me no chance de bia me no nanam na fusini kan wonim ebu okwa no onya awe okra so wobi
no wobi kra enya no hwe
he's a
but ma was able protocols ni pie ma sha me mask but the sanitize the kra me but one hwe nipa bi obe on kra wadwen e wo say bia no wobi no on na me twam onya
mate me dama say talking about member lawyer dofo so na answer me call lawyer dofo ye hwe say district assembly city authorities dey no mo ye yenko Honorable Osei be entry mayor Edema Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly. Yeah, ma will be a pressure. Honorable Yamachi.
Pacho Majoso.
Honorable Bokode.
Ejana dum bibia boko.
Emra ya tisa COVID aba Ghana ha. Our man penye press conference. Your productions programs are no Hello FM. Ye no one ye almost every day I be a program be anywhere with the team doctors and other crofo no mu here security for eba yenim de na moye wo mse na bia so orden de yenim de na moye esia ya kwaye se ma relax asa ma bre mo jima home yare na kwa na ekosoro aye ama ubia anope me frewa edie ne ke me moye die na mo besa aye na foforo
yo didika no me dawasi se wa ma yakonya na yemfa entudwa efa KMI enshisheya yaye aye pese yesadi kenyan enshisheya so mampanyin ede atudwa that is the enforcement ese KMI nyankopon aye adom ama ene yenya otumfo foundation ene Mastercard ama sisi omo ababeka ye ho ama ye team up tin hyehyɛ ni nyina ne se de emra no omampanyin di tuga se enam COVID nti se district assembly bia no ewo health emergency committee no e free last week nyina no omo members ne Dr. Kwako ni dikano afakrum together with the foundation, Utumfo Foundation, and reps of the MasterCard no. Said the situation no aye. Almost as say a word doom Dr. Kwako almost as say word doom almost after doom in a scout. Am I who said the picture no ACTA. Only almost every market. Almost all the city market market fine no room nyina so anya said the picture no ACTA. And this year I know what I say a year and ra and in Dr. Kwako maybe in a report in na a free Nyamepa a brother air corner. In fact, Nyamea Duma the best in Central for Kakra Ebisia. Na ya say team you eye enhyehyɛ ya ye di esa bi gukwam biu asa be Kenya san ti say ni nyina afofo eye no kre se de nyina isi hyaase with the enforcement say the media fo nyina de ho gimu ema kumase ewum se na covid no koso de na so so hwe kumase ni asanteman de ne dia na enkosoro but say no the rate at which ye de ne kosoro no aba. And yes, sir, Brunibe can say, the year and that done, say, review near the year no fofro. And Nyamea do my brother, dear, comprehensively, no, ye the planning in a better ho. Now, one mamma quenya we dear. One, the area pie, besheno, a year. Cecilia and the WHO, Ajiatum, Ama Yina, Yehunu say. And the virus, no, serve you. Obit me, I will view for more than 7 hours, to be precise, almost 8 hours. Now, they say, Yenia manum, Yenia manuma, Omenam a doom about Pesua, Danny Dayina, Umugusu Toa, dear, now Omun Shibino, now a day I am Shaba. So, no, you are 32 on 4, you be 2 on 4. Nemum, as for day for a dear, a day I remember, and no more eddy. And a view, they say, market honor sono, Yasha, yeah. And now, sir, a pro bona, Dr. Kwako team no call rounds in Inina, no. Your decay a chance for you, market queens, no, market leaders, no. Ama, Omunina, so Ehunu, as one dinner, Omomano, a year. Grow say, no, Bibia, we be, no, there are structures that say, only one and Nika and Ninchiamu, no one Jichimu, and Cherona, who shall you do Medivia say it will not work. And you know, the nice woman and say, Omuko, no who seen no more friend penny for no much a picture. Say, more and I and an answer to him, Madi, Gana Shamonsa, Samon Shasso, Emano. Say, and I'm money, Moncha said this year, Monica and two Omofo. So now the option has been given to the leaders, no, at the various markets to talk to their people. And they say, Nayama, Masa Queniano, now if you next week, Econo. Na yese team bium ba Nyamepa brother say bibi en sikwanya na yese team bium e de kire omu as ne o kwan aye ba be fa so foforo na fifi ho kono se bi se utu na mo bia obi ntimi nka se bia wa teacher ne fa ho di so na e be ko so so asere o se de dan no ye no education no ne be ko so team bium because education no e ko so mo a e twi nipa na dwene so the maybe education over conform kakrebino, then if I read a year fino. Because a crew a year business city, no, and Pempi, no, you are not attention, no, a munipan attention, or more of the business, no, so even rather than themselves. And your best education, yes, I need you. Now, in team, now, ye timono, a year day, almost so a betty. They say, no, going forward, no, we are very rupu. And penny for no teacher are so for not more because they say na Nyamea Duma Omasha say sorry almost 2 or 4 muti. This time no the enforcement near the woman in Abeka home na etni abua. They say Nadia Yada name yesai ashe for nye fofro na yedi a kwan fofro the bebano. Then I'm say you a whole committee and to me say Nyamepe Benada no say Nyamema Quine dear. In the new action plan or a betuja.
Okay. Mate, Anope Edawasi.
Yes, that was it.
Honorable Osesi Bentry, Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, Penyimpa Odano, any other natural and commonentino. So, where the Mutie, Ewa Santemante Mano, Kumasi, and Mua Max, face Max, Mosa Moncheno. But still, Regional Minister Theory in India, may support. Yachua yama opra ungu o the human rights for the animal lawyer do from back kandi on can be answer no ni aye din yenso so into regional minister Simon Osemenza o theory no eno aye support sa fasa practice no bra na isi akra ni pa na nse face ma okoche no uso no mu kra na police ni okoso no ko usuro enti opra ye de prayer ma opra no yi gatem na chese next time o nya sa me fi se ka no so betimi aboa lawyer Adolfo, Minia. Mintio COVID in the country.
I'm say, what fret and pennyful our minimum day. Nanka Doctor Casadia and got median come saying. I'm say we cried in Nissan have Honkra Kasakasi because I'm only knew the field, on the war field, no. And almost say, I don't know who. Yes, you didn't know. And the menu can number 6 cram your machine was 135. I'm saying, no, I'm called down 129. You see, it was 135. Did you quite a cost? And I don't know, but you for the Yakasanadia. You know, the no, see this. You say, no, Yariano, because I'm still a young Subayo. And see a Cassia Massa, yes, your Cassia, young who no, Sampson, the Mihun say education in conform. Education in conform say, young cranny and shut down Tiasi. I am Tiasi. Yes, yeah, Tiasi. The entire Mikasa, I mean, link it to what happened at KU and UNST.
What was it? Bomo?
Because you know, the entire Manco,
numbers and Kamekoba. Because I am a major.
Okay, I am a major, you know. And I'm a fan to the while. It's a Fuseni. My father, because the penny for the Yakasadia, you know why. And my kind text message is Kakramana. Aha, you better run him. And you better run him. Yeah, come up. And I say, lawyer Kawia Dofuna, but in a lawyer Justin Kodia from Pon Ewufianum, and I feel honorable Fuseni Donko, so Ewa Hanum, Akoko Abon Jumedi, and I yedi. The from Sampson Kwame Nyamekye me tremo de ma Kennedy the slave. Yedi Jumedi, me there be a free non son apemusimabe dunum, ekopim nondu, and you know, sa and a text message be brave aba Facebook and the Amadi Abba WhatsApp and SMS ye babe kind minua mumie no abeka me ho a mo babe boa amasewa brakatu e wa hanum na kwaku wusu adrumia and na why late afa na wa babe pm wa hanum ono so e wa hanum aye behwe na yakin kan na Facebook nyasam keche we wa hanum o say good morning Sampson Kenya mche o say NDC opposing the registration of senior high school students on campus is a clear indication that they hate free senior high school program and it will be scrapped if they come to power. My editor Gakra, free senior high school to stay. 4 more for Nana. Say more. We misku spelele kaswa ena ode baye. Benko Sewa.
Boss, ya baby.
Yes.
Chef, bonjour. Yeah. Vous allez bien? C'est très bien. Yeah. Aujourd'hui, vous avez discuté beaucoup de choses concernant les étudiants et la carte d'identité pour les élections. C'est très bien. C'est très bien. Mais aujourd'hui, je vais dire quelque chose concernant COVID-19. On doit faire attention et on doit suivre strictement les mesures mises en place par le président et tout le monde. Et je crois que ça va aller. Et on va lutter très fort contre le COVID-19. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Ça me French for the moment.
French merci beaucoup. Il est just betimi atoa so. Aboaje da Costa de na me de efrase Akoko Amon de free bam. Wase NDC fue munya electoral commission oton. Munya mo adwuma mo yede ma Ghana fo.
Yeah, and a bush for young can way a man no broke do. Eduma son or dear bay and was so catch a gun for you and crummy, see and register boom. na abawe yatuma aye abananado da kokufado a ebeboa ye pa
Mensa Saba North Central so and one was Nyame anim ni COVID-19 no ewo ho enya agrodie ba akokra ene betimi ayi oni pa bia nti mesra mo me yemfanye agudi
we bekum teacher kujo tapanyi susu no dia be wase bowura mahama no kromo ni na o dia be na obeye na dia ba Ghana for he wɔkyerɛ sɛ asɛm baako pɛ ɛna wɔka masa wontimi mmɔ yɛn meyanwere ho
Jamil Boache asokwa no de ne de free baye ɛna ɔsɛ mehwɛ sɛ de da bia COVID-19 nkɔfo bebre nya bi bɛka ho na ehu abɔme enti mesrɛ Ghana for ɔsa yɛ de gu akwan mu no mum yɛ ni so
afei wei enso de free ɛyɛ sɛkyerɛ akrokyerɛ hima ba Kwame twum enso Eastern region and also their band was ndisifo e ba asem kra was here opposition what na yo ha if you say enko pese enkola wo manya mfinhia 18 years no madwemu da ho say de eye constitution kan ntinkie ntwere enkola yidina na was mo besua lewu bia fa mo ye betwere dina ma enkola no wo matumi ato ba ne bi
wise man mankranso and wo and was kane mampani mahama any professor Jane na no opoku agema ba mo be wo mo den say ye papa ne begu akwan ma omo ba Ghana for bra ye bre on ba be ye free
he what you say politics here ideas so when you talk akon for asem to ho Ghana for ji utuma ne ato aba na ma ye mpɛw nso ne mpɛw esa pepepe enti we die nye ntokwa bia asem bia fa de wunim no e fa to na Ghana for nim sa ban yibo modern we offer K a new plan station
akiola ono wo jaman se en wo se na Nigeria prof ya wo bay won fa bibi fufuro se ye bibi ehia bia meka wo won ko ye incompetent ne bi kyeresa maami o ntwatew
ye se Nigeria for kra no se kra wo mo kyerese wo mo close schools why ye kra mpo kra wo pese wo betro eye wasi Nigeria didn't kra mpo na do kra open ho sa na we yo na wan hwi ayade ne be ha yen we baba and free eye man kran so
na ijaw intim wo se odi free eye aboabuja eneba wo se NDC for hu mwani agu enim guase na aka mo esi den na Ghana for ye ma students on school ye nko tro mudi am se ye mpene adan apre ko mo kokot ebe we de mo anya de wo se students am ho NDC for mpem asemu wo wie no se COVID no ade a ehu ntin hye no ye ni so for more for na to do more
Ghana for some say na do ba ye want to ho adan se wo bodwuma enfie na person ho dwuma wo bo na hu se wo koso na de vie na ka no ho a obebo dwuma pa 4 more years for nana koso akwa anim wo chese Ghana for pe wasem we di fi yawo ampon sacrifice enfie
Lampard amount from no se afia ba ye beto no Ghana this year ya de nana do mfie nan ene kane mampani mahama mfie nan ye ho ye de besi sene ani kwakwa se ye be career hwede mu odro te hwede ani mu odro no ene ye be kwa akoto aba no e de ama no
de nana do ye kura mentiase kura on institutions kura ya close still was students in register now you suppose you we suppose we say COVID be hanko da ye na we yo ajambore baba via moase
ana kumasi asie dum ketia KY and was COVID-19 National Trust Fund no sa foto no ye hia sika bebre dia komne dia ya adwuma
COVID-19 c'est real c'est vrai a very real na a dangerous and dangerous ye papa to protect yourself we a offer as many wabo for nye offer there
na K9 at Report Johnson and was see a Nyame say electoral commission registration exercise na e koso kama how be anyhow
na here for more to destroy Ghana when you have more was Ghana focus your own water jom na na unti mwa bia Ghana for be to afi brave lion wiamwase
na OPK go so and was kane mampani mahama any professor Jane ya omoba mu ye super incompetent just on me no was say ya be kronsa foforo bia ne we be ka ho
when so fear ajaben e wa ha twa was NDC for was so much Akoko we pa wo mu so say for the be register was yes for abanya show museum ko to abanu bum dia ma aba wo mu zuro was yes so si ahwe ye ga kwan bia so be register no matter abani bi enti kwan bia mo be we ajaben
area kusi de wadi free Kumasi Central Markets and na eba wasi Ghana this year mumi enya de pa yenya de eda kwem na ye kase din shroni abatwa enye ntokwa enye okonu anu se throw din jo card na bo ho ban
enye ndisi fo na modi asem call ye Supreme Court na nsenya am ko wiye still moda so aka na asem Supreme Court ko enye ntimu nyina amante wasi anko fo krom ha o me yaso mdwododo ndi Ghana fo mum ko position hwa we eye a champion e wa tonsu
na Masaudu dear Bandsman or the free boss and this was an upon my confused, just on my confused. Now, when you are bread and then beer or see and to me also in the entire says your mind and ya memo papa buying papa free and people in idea so and then I don't my yes I know when you're waiting.
Aye, in this house I don't quay. And you know, the buyer was saying this, oh my confused. Oh my confused papa say, hey, oh, I know man can sound so crowd, many credibility be a Ghana form of one in Thomas opposition. Why, ye?
Kwaku me the way we made the way Abbas Amogobo a offense or the free bar was MPP say o may ready nyame and Ghana penny Ghana and MPP tetanasano Mr. Momaima Muming and Kamum Yanko to a Banama Kanem and Penny John Dramani Mahama or Yajankwa or Bob your money. You
would you not sound okay? Crispo Fufion what Yabang and was the NDs in Ukrumuni. Hey, I idea no my Yenti Modia to Tangrumim MPP for the true one. Now, few will be as Ghana for Betuaba Jama. Crispo, Fufion was the brain, and I waited for dividend chief, Boss Yakon, was a Tascom president, and was special greetings, lawyer Justin Kodbia from Pond, lawyer was so bored Jumayanko Ponshapa, and I went to the fear of Ram, Musa Abatwa, Kumasen wa Diabe, and was I agree, pass or cancer at Diano. Students no ye koswa na se be register na dia covid awi na ha wonum ye nya won kwale na yasade ye tetum na yisi o de oye no wo mani enye ho kra na we susu edifis to daban and also dia brain was ye Ghana for muhu sa ban ya bomoden enti mo koswa nto aban fama aban edisi for de mo ye de entimi mo ayo kwadwantwi enso Roman Hill also de odia bani no was edisi for pa de ye propaganda for kwankwa ma wi adachi kro be kase bi no kre Ghana for nyini efise mo nka no kro bia 4 more years for the betimi so aboyen and na eye owura rekabwaje enso via po mo ase ne dia wodi banem diwi and won so say hey said the MPP for the board man and when you cramp on our boy MPP for NDC but every sanu no man can soon so very and so many up the day as a Supreme Court carry ye emphasis in Kedias and be able to be a dear baby in a hammer or so a dear
Madam say Kwako who said me Amas Wabrakatu and our more ever Boami can test message be Ewa Hanum na happy birthday be Ewa Hanum member of a honorable Regional Minister Simon or Siemens at the back so Abba na test message be waha mepe se meko a year running meeting because a year major issue senior Fuseni aka senior lawyer so aka na a major a year baby you combo and you know many Fuseni mebusano na test message you know efa schools ne die no temede tuma obi owa adwenkyere bia na waka afam nemu happy birthday to Nana Jesse Hene yesa enne wawoda Nana Jesse Hene wonam fofo unuanom unuama unuamema munyina omo old asokwa omo se nyame enhira nyame enka wo ho nyame embo ho ban enne a wodi wawoda wo eye ampa me crowfroom ebi ewo ahanum na text message okay Reverend Collins Kwame Kese is listening and watching us so good morning yeah that's it I'm for bibre Facebook omo Randy Boyson lawyer Korea uti otemenka Otibibia, William Randy Boyson. Also, please, my greetings to lawyer Kodria Frempong, his friend Randy Boyson, Hamburg. And you know, I say, Hamburg burger. It was all child. Someone else says, good morning to you. Also, simply, they should bus them to the nearby polling station, which have been gazetted and register them. Talking about senior high school, okay. Now, bidi test be abba. Na answer na enono. Mamen kan COVID there near regional minister so about say good morning, Sammy. I say eating well will not prevent one from getting COVID-19, but will enable one build a very strong immune system to fight the virus when one comes into contact with. Simon or Siemens and Ashanti Regional Minister Papa Yamachi Eda was to say utie and the no crepa to the fact that say obi enye bi no entimen ka say eni after all nipa misusu so didi yie nso enye bi ntime de enye nokre betimi aboa na regional minister de abano also walanyo ewo akotia Eastern region also the least said about NDC the better. NDC has to consider that a law is made for a man, but not a man is made for law. If NDC has no problem with the you see officials going into our various prisons to register prisoners, why should they have a problem with the EC also going into schools to register students? NDC is always doing everything to take EC backward. But me person me who say lawyer Korea EC for no omoko your prisons na ekwa registration.
How many?
Now why you talk about polling centers?
Some of them are polling centers.
Ebua are polling centers so.
And you talk about a hono eka
ho. Okay.
Omo de polling e ya. Mo de political parties in the agents call.
Yeah. Okay. That's why SS no the agents so quiet. And this for agents quiet.
We went there to supervise.
Agents for no quiet.
We went there to monitor.
But for the bar say baby.
But as is ya ntino wala anyo nchiremu ewo mu no mo kire say hono de e ade a ye to aba e wo hono mu ntino sa na eno so tie be de ntwen say enche by 20th high court no ebeka ni onim NDC have nothing better to offer this nation. Incompetent former president with incompetent J Nana is equal to loss. 4 more for Nana. We junior Tiaro or not the free Akoko and by Azeman also from Azeman Ventures Chronom opposite market. I see. I urge all Ghanaians to go and register by wearing nose masks and observe social distancing to stop spreading COVID-19 to save lives. And then the can be a mon homo de okwa udin yesro fade face masks and unni be a menko. I'm told to say he's the officials and wouldn't even know about Oba Center how it me pamo into the sanity or a bed pamo. We Oyibo brought him from Achuma in Rebbe. Also 2020 is a done deal for MPP. We thought Dr. Dufour was coming, but the decision was halted. It was under the watch of Professor Opoku Ajman as education minister, where the teacher training allowance was cancelled. Book and research allowance was cancelled. 3 months teacher pay policy was introduced, and so on. Professor Nana Jane Opoku Ajman is not bringing anything new on board. The value is the same. Christiana Meno said, your lovely sister is watching you. Your shirt is nice. How? But that's all here Facebook. Owusu, Emmanuel Owusu from the man. NDC knows that they will lose this 2020 general election, so they want to create problems. If okay, if it won't work for them. Kwame Echambo, I'm watching from Dewu Equiapim, aka Pasolo. NDC has led desperation led them to confusion. It's a state. I am sad for them. Nana Abwaje, so I was watching from Berlin. Okay, Germany. Greetings to you, Sampson, and thanks for educating myself. Anyway, Menko, 9 minutes from now, it will be 9 a.m. Fizeni?
Sampson.
Yamra Mufi. Ejebo. Ejanya Babidu.
Ejebo, and Nabidu.
And that's what Babidu.
And Nabidu.
And Nabidu, you are right. And Nabidu. So far, and you're not saying. By NDC MPP for Akasa, Muslim Party, or Makasa Chirene, Prof. Ewo. Criticisms, was a man for a year now more air. Mimusawe, meet my mother next bed 10 minutes.
Mirasi, Sampson, sorry, I know I don't correct. Any ya confused me, Kakra. Medicayabo, former President John Dramani Mahama Abaso. In fact, like I say, within the two main political parties, starting my pressure was from 96, especially now. I mean, say some of the Federation of Women's Group, starting my pressure, especially starting from Parliament, say, Yembi Muma, Emani Nyakwain, Yebefa ministers, Yema ministers, ni bidudona nyema. She said the pressure naba since 96 up till now. And I believe, say, between the two major political parties with a chance out ruling this country, John Mahama has taken the first bold step ever in the history of the Fourth Republic, what you see Oba as the running mate. I can understand the panic reaction of free union MPP for no ever, because as usual, they were prepared for a particular line of thoughts, a particular line of action. Let me say, Oma Pono Antono, and now could I kasa bebre. It me dear, be catch me NDC for no. Say you have to speak like John Mahama, act like Mami Jane. So you speak with vision and you act with dignity. So that is how we are going to do our things. Inti the omobe can be. I mean, just say some of their assertions need be especially from the director of communication, ne Daria press conference. It was pure verbal diarrhea, panic reaction. Particular press conference. It was totally needless, and I thought say Omu best settle kakra na honorable chairman Sampson so score on go. Mia chama to me the least said about it the better. Yes, I can understand them say confusion are setting in. Because Mona Maya imagine say Mope Ngolo Kante, Makofa Ngolo Kante as Murani mate. Yes, we are confirm Messi, the obese go amaye. Na mo se mo be tackle na kan say tackle ado ko Ngolo Kante so na nye bi na ado ko Messi so. And we have decided to choose Professor Jenana. So you have to around Messi. You play a decent game because Messi ain't cha. And you could cha or be able to say cha. And that is the problem with the MPP now. Minia, in Semni Biaomokano, though most of them are false, and I think that it is time we correct some of them. One, Professor Jenana Mensah, as the Education Minister of Ghana, under the NDC, never cancelled book and research allowance. She never cancelled it. As far back as 2016, book and research allowance was being paid. In the MPP form, omukuni baby omuku who say book and research allowance was cancelled. Minia, teacher almost as a crowd almost necessary allowance on the chair. Actually, no more trans who say, oh, sorry. Necessary midwifery training schools in the Ministry of Health, I say. And as I said here, Omokasa no more year free.
Omoka teacher training allowance.
Yes, Bebaso.
Okay.
Teacher training allowance. Minia, it is a follow more logic now. Can we say ye run upon a ma akolano who work in UST no ye? Can we accept that? So should we add it to the CV of ye run up say that she be Nyame Bayan Adumna say ye MPP for in opposition confirm as running mate and as a flag bearer. Yebeka say ye run up as education minister on the Makolano who your friend is saying KNUST. Can we say that per their logic? Does it make sense? Also, let's try. Say, that is why I'm trying to explain to you, say a government policy, say you're migrating from teacher training, you're the tertiary. Because of tertiary, you're making sure, say, instead of allowance at this particular rate, which was even 500 by then. Momo buy allowance, krano, mumo feeding fee, binti, swikapa kolane jepa krano, best 280 cedis. And this it was flat. We paid for their feeding.
But still allowance.
Oh, but the difference is clear. You say instead of say ubeji we say na ain't mean sustaining because you are now a tertiary institution na no crowd on a year no yen kanka ho. Or upgrade 38 tertiary your friend said train colleges to tertiary institution. Or timi be or 10 training colleges back at home.
I know you're one day, no.
I am yes.
And
so why I don't need that among so if you are talking about the negatives, say see or none of us and only or no, which I don't even see them as negative. You don't assume say BBR online. So Napo brought free SHS. Yes, sir. Napo did free SHS by. That is the logic. So if that is the case, here Nipa Odi Ejuma Mano. Mami ni initiatives ni bini say obaye no na nkolabes and 9 and they gather one textbook who kind. Through her initiative at the ministry, otimi ye mane be ye 1 child, 3 textbooks na kolaba ku biawo. That is something the ministry has direct responsibility over. Over 5 million free uniforms were distributed. Over 4 million free sandals were distributed. Free exercise books. Mami Netimi cancel shift system in the schools because she built over 1,200 schools within 4 years at the basic level. Those are things that ministry no direct supervision and control over. So you can let us argue in those areas. But allowance say and then at this particular thing, let's tweak it this way. But how do you go blame somebody on the Isika? And in any case, like my communication officer, this was a government direct policy. Say you're replacing it with the students' loan.
So, Meba, say communication director kind of argument. On say, who know the officer even with the cancellation, you know. And Yadiana, but on the other side, and yet, Prof, and a cancel. It was a cabinet decision.
And I make I say, Prof,
so it means to say a bad, but a cabinet in a year.
No, and I make sure say, Prof could that is where the misleading comes in.
Okay.
Because Prof on her own doesn't control Ghana budget.
Okay.
What you say? So government policy say Yema and Kolano say Omabeye University status there. Yema almost NG students loan instead of 600 no cry 1,200. It's Yema almost NG loan which can sustain them more than say Yema just 500. No krano. We move by almost ye krano. Mati the number of months and the mom mati so. Sika na kwa mhoye ni etia feeding grant ni free. Say mo kramo sama nkola ni tia feeding grant. Out of it they say 280. Eno mutia.
So what is your NDC policy now?
What is our policy now? When the manifesto comes, you get it. Don't worry, you see it in the manifesto.
No, but sir,
but
sir, answer the manifesto, the presidential candidates, former president,
yes,
also about on cancer.
That is the fact.
So he was wrong.
What was wrong?
Yes.
What does that mean? We started free progressive education at the secondary level. Didn't we start it? Whether you like it or not, we started it. We started the construction of 123 brand new secondary schools in this country. 70 were completed, 47 were handed over. I don't know, is it there or not? Mubaya Mubesi 350. Sebi, Asase Kuramunji Bikura Namabo Foundation. What I say? So, maybe the NSA, I didn't bring when so. Mube pen sembiaka. Mube pay Fimbi the Ataleno. Munyebia, let's go back and deal with the issue. What I say? Because for us, we didn't choose Professor Jinana Mensah just because she's a woman. We chose her because she's an accomplished woman. Obia, wetimi aye the first vice chancellor of a public university. Wetimi managing it successfully. Oba your education sector and so wetimi abema transformation kesiepa abaho. We saw what she did. And now your school your basic level krana. The girl to boy child education no cry. This woman was the one and it pencil timi ma e ma do draw crasusa ko school. E ma ratio no she say e ma no cry beating me ma no. Do you get it? It say only be ka on ho. Let's not get personal. When you mudi na make say e na me di agro wa ko yi Ngolo Kante. Obi akọ akoto Messi. What is your problem? Born no system ni na best because mo ntwa na mo ni mutwa. Nti they say your mama who say NDC so ye kwa abatu it's not about ntwa. It is not about how much you can insult, how much you can cast aspersions at your opponent. It's not about innuendos. No. Let's deal with politics of decency comparing records. We say this particular year's election, it is going to be health sector. John Mahama University of Ghana Medical School. Na pomu nyina timi kwa John Mahama wo kama. Na nado dia hina onsuasi. John Mahama timi started 123 senior secondary schools from the scratch. We timi hand over 70 we 70 hand over 47 amount in the education sector. Saying onsu see here. Then we come to the energy or the free 68% and 84% coverage of electricity. Oba is saying how the abeka ho. Niaba your friend is saying the finance sector. Send an city na banks do send a year juma, nipa do send a year juma or bank. Oba is saying wabegu. Send a okra be account. How many new banks have you created apart from the ones you've collapsed? You see, those are going to be the records. That's and now we say, and now I say, Debbie, Ghana phone this other agency say, a yeshawasitinemu beam. Ushawasitinemu dollar and net that send a mobile fire, petrol war, net that saying. Say, I better saying. That is how we want to do the politics. Say, at least, me baba, eura, or kosku, unim say, oh, Ghana no, obo modern asoba. And yes, our young one just so called who are we are, Ubetima by MP, Ubetima by DC, Ubetima by Minister, Deputy Minister, Ubetimi Kraba by a Vice President of Ghana, Ubetima by a President of Ghana. And NDC has shown the way. That is the good news for me. Internet me baba eko school when it does so be said, John Mahama actually say, hey, Obansu to me be the President of Ghana. And then ni that's so kesia and my NDC yenije. So the politics of inclusiveness, no, NDC has shown the way. Mopa say Nyamiado Moba ye Atamazi IGP, ye Speaker of Parliament Oba, no so ye nyahwe, moba ye friend say Chief of Staff Oba, Yaboma Baso.
IGP when are you Oba?
Atamos, he was the first to do that.
IGP?
Yes.
IGP Banya.
The first acting IGP under Amos was a woman.
Acting.
Yeah.
Ah, sir.
Na acting on your IGP.
Okay, then running up and
me the say I can understand the panic situation happening in the MPP. Of course, upon and two. This is nama exam room hona ye shikakra momo. But they should let us all deal with it. Momo makwan my binum to say wun to minum ne abronya numnon kasa in this particular time. Boabia Samuels and Kuzu, they shouldn't be talking this time. Mama independent binum and kasa na yen for debates nembra on the level of decency ni na yenka.
Mate me that say
for now, Basu, especially the Council of Elders, the National Executive Committee, the FEC, especially the founder as well. Say unanimously, omuji yema minitu enra omuko share so ono so etimi amane acceptance speech kama. Yeah, then I say, mommy, we are waiting for you in Ashanti.
Matimeda say, Honorable Kodia.
Sampson, Edikine, Mebo. Yama me na opukwaji mame mensa baso it's NDC party no etime yi no se o ma me ye Frank Tunia abedi echi enfa ma omo se bi yen munyamhye se ni pebia no obo bredu baby a yetimi recognize se wa yade enti bra na bedi amayoko enimu na se be running mate ma omo na NDC mami wie no. The first person I'm attending can wasem National Women Organizer Dr. Hannah Bisu. Now asema odi kan so NDC party no oba say o me running mate. Now okan no me sure say na ne refi no ho say na NDC as a party. And the first political party Oba say Omrambe running mate and Farmer Amayokuno. The next person was Kasaya Mihuno Nekasana so unfortunately a former president His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Miami Wafa.
Nazo on one in
now we see commenter on one Facebook page, national Facebook wall. Or the two who said, also we have shown that we are willing to let women take their place and be part of decision making at the highest level. Also we are willing to say, yeah, mahokwan, ya jatum, So Oba and make decision making body at the highest level. Sampson, so because mama ho kwan ma jetuma. That means one man who can not mean gentuma Oba intimate do sa position. No. The statement me kind na ho. Because they say no I feel say yeah mama no can nim dear any shade osua dia braba wa bono. In fact, she even qualifies to be a presidential candidate. That's why very running meter. O person say o na ya ma ho kwan say ono mbra me, which was very unfortunate. Now, as MPP as a political party, Sampson, yeah dear, sebi ya mami aye yin ya bona baso. So do sa pempen so no. But say ebe higher na say ebe kan dear. That's mami kan cho say kan. Because on December 7th, no, abaye kwa koto no. Nipa ni mfoni beda ballot box no, eyo mampeni John Mahama. One na Ghana for ye kwa kan wasem, one na dan kwa kufado. Ene se bi running mate within the chi. Eto so biem. Ebra NDC ye maame no. A set directional this year campaign no na say manifesto na say message no ebeko. Na minim adie pa na say bibia ba NDC for team say one of the biggest trump card MPP Ghana fanen na bia bo ho ban no eno na opese no ye debate e wo ho education etime de ba ye no me ye hure me danyamiase say NDC for education enye campaign this year. Na asema menua fuse ni don call ka say ye mame ye Messi or ye deben. Sampson, ewiase no obetime nya Messi o kwabibrim, kwabibri team. But Messi nkwan kwabibri team kwabibri enje cap. O say team wo ye player na no ball sesen na o teammates no nye good a. O ball na bobo na nyu bebia. Messi say o Barcelona and o say Argentina meboa. But Messi were in Argentina, but someone say Argentina might make the trophy bidder. Messi in Barcelona to make the trophy because teams are more Busquets more on kind of Suarez man ne buano. But offer in this year, team no enye from flag bearer and I ban him call for no promotion and one person 8 million share. That should be Osha commensa yenyamu NDC for passing enkanka miami nya fusi na kabi miami nya sami jemfu akabi say ye mame ebra na wo education minister no certain decision bi wa cabinet and the take here so bro no so Sampson and so hear me na kakra adinja every say Sampson say empo hello FM say ba say mo ye management meeting and board meeting say the agenda ba me boa. That's right. Sa agenda no e che no ma e be kan wasem. Yeah. And say ye share ne e be kan Akoko Abon ho asem a. Ne probi ama na kan ho Akoko Abon ho asem a. Something you ne be fro. Because all na oti program ase e na wo ye program e boa. And say something be chance ka say Akoko Abon program ye na enye Mr. President me no mo ya adwene ye ntwema. That means wo fa de ekoso me boa. Sampson, what share issues on teacher training allowance? Na de bia ne ka na ye refi. Agric for ka ho. Agric colleges on sa allowance ne yi fru ho no. E affect o mu bi. Yeah. And o man pani da John Mahama si wo yi ye maame se onye na bedi achi. Abedi achi na ba yo betunifo. On policies particular of education because that is her expertise. And then me mame enua ya brewer was say kwa. Question obobusa ya mame Jim opoku ajima and no man penny John Mahama. Say in 2013-2014 ye use allowance ni through her. No bad time. Ni ba ko school no ni bi but no ni say allowance never boa man the ban ho hand kakra Ebra allowance ye free. Maame no na so ton ntoma na so boka the bucket to na say bia kon so ko school no ya ka say there be say allowance no ntu nya ba no ye ma no ko school akiri aba beboa ene ndis mpese me hu asem on beka kire me maame ya bruwa on teacher training allowance no me free ho no etoso biem me nya fosie ni ka say obiso ya upgrade the teacher training core university status into am ko student loan. Sampson, there's a difference between a loan and allowance. Huh? Loan there,
yeah, bossing.
Yeah, but allowance there, the amount me boy. Now, at the Contia MPP, banana dan Kwakufado, or full banya kunyano, or restore allowance no quickly. And they say, Ghana, you will be a friend essential services. You will do maybe a month for ya, in him said, married a poor money now. Ebi di kan eyo mo a omo apomudia so ye nua mo a omo chade ene omo a omo security services eto omo de inform ndi agro ne ye boa se ye nua mo nkora betima ba be chade ne mo incentives se bia motima ko school now sase unim the allowance na ye man nkora na ndc for come on friend the agro obi wo ha ni school fees wo kwa woni bi obi wo de obedi kwa e de ma no alawaya no mo daso a mo de etwa school fee ebi to books ebi de ebo mo ho na NDC as a party ye maame as minister of education ultimate try to aban for say ye nya allowance ni frua. The question is what has changed debe na assistant assembly ye try NDC manifesto on teacher training allowance and agri colleges training allowance no 2021 omo manifesto na so mo beba 2020 omo ye hu what is their position. Atoso biem M1 say me nua fosie ni try or brese or be chitrim na ma me education we say facts don't lie no Canada obi ehu asema ye bebusa o mampeni John Mahama ene NDC a mo se on mo pre eba from akunya ne se mo catch Ghana for say free senior high school ebedi 20 years ansa netima mana ye free Ghana.
In our manifesto.
Oh, please. For some labor. NDC, Nakopon Fire area, Liokran, the currency, my. Then, or catch a Ghana for say fees in us, be 20 years. Or my period of Mama cried, or say, we should be wary of everything free. Or say, and you're careful, I dare free. And then in Yana, and yet. And now, Nakopa Daroma, Ghana for 2 Abama MPP, and Danko Kufado. Our the free senior high school by Kasabi will be only be. When I would Ocean for testimony. Ocean, Sampson was yet actual, no Nabusun. Me Nanu ya Madame for be or tell you so, Nasa Erasmus. A brand table will have or to know a meat, church meat. Me call Musans, oh, na I'm afraid ya Peter, na ya Peter away. Oh, ya Peter do a jam mate no so, of course, the can you school. Huh? Such a person doing impact a free senior high school yamano. And now yansha awofo kasabi omuni bi ekunafo omotoa obu ani kuna wagano enkra ba konkra mini bi amiensa. And na free senior high school ba yansha omanfo omotima komunya so faso. NDC for catch say free senior high school nya papa. Enya adwuma. It's about 20 years time. And then next NDC force Ghana for meto abama ma. Course na Ghana for bebu so say NDC free senior high school na mo say enya papa be yadwuma 20 years and another di abano. Then the say 2021 o mama na to aso. And the Ghana need to question obusa say MPP NDC abambe mpa na betima aboa ma yenkoda no etimenya free senior high school. Party ba ko say enya adwuma, party ba ko say onjindi, party ba ko say ade free bia yenhwe ne ye. Party ba ko say da bi ehun nya say best schools nya we na mu yenfa embra na nkwa ne nya so faso. Ghana for Bobu NDC for say mo country mo position of free senior high school. Ataso biem. We yase minya fusie ne ka say NDC for ntwa book and research allowance. Sampson, except documents and books no lie. For daily graphic, 4 February 2014. Was say caption, you tag angry with scrapping of book and research allowance. 4 February 2014. Oko my John online as far back as in September 8th, 2014. UTAG pushed for the maintenance of book and research allowance as a condition to end strike. Now, Obetra catch and say NDC for man book and research allowance. Now, on the buy. Omuchem now person be chanam kofa be for National Research Fund. Say National Research Fund no say uhia now pa kwa apply near hwese betima boawa eno kwesika number. Allowance e dey mo bi every month bi na say quarterly bi eba no. 1 year fro akofa be for National Research Fund. Also and the uhia no kwa apply. What is the guarantee so applied memo? Ade me the memo and ade kwa apply no epe. And na ye cut track record NDC force education there they are on top. Albert now after green book assembly school say your question picture pictorial designs ebu amokan over 80% no man ye Sampson yenti chroma and your catcher say your man will chalk ne e ma chalk echina your man me na adman
and you're on a kind
there be say and them dey cover by the cover by na chalk shot
now we see from
meboa and I got cast assembly. And this is one more track record on education. Missy Formano, Medeba. Sampson, what I said, now we teacher training college. Put me here a Juma 2 years. A bit 3 years. Pakachiyama. And the NDC policy, Ebe bano 2 years, 3 years, where you say, you bet you 3 months pay. So 1.5 years, 2 years now coming, I share abandon chair. Open for your court to hell with you. But that was what was happening. And now obiti is not true. Ababa wa branti or koye juma 2 years are ucha na 4 months with you. Sanko for no motia so we show mabufu. The question and then ababa one or 10 and sika ne kema one farmer no. Or no, what is your message to that person? As a man and this for oko catches as afon. I will form more to another down cook for the Daroma. Or many free seniors whom fast. I will send a back our GSS1, GSS2. I will transfer the Banaba Senior High School on your free no. Over catchers will be the NDC.
Lawyer Kodia, may I say, Abo non crap house ma edu and crom pepe. Menko lawyer Kwame Adofo. Nana, meanwhile, you be na me per explanation kakra. Unfortunately, time maybe my busano. Lawyer
Minia.
I thought maybe it's a random mate issue, no. Who follows our case with venture capital?
Kakra.
Me person me who say Emrano. Say a bulk, and as you say with the bonnet near the Ekujina court. Wow, to me too. Na yasama Emrebi section why. Na wawa kan yes nienti a eche ma adwene no say ye di obi sika kra suase no we ye charge and ye di asem odi for ebi wakra court no because ontua no san kodam be we de waje atu ya convict you be tueska no but why escape jail minim
no you don't go through full trial.
Oh, okay. Full trial.
They haven't gone. I think they are back in court now.
But Oma just cannot to Zometria.
Sir, because I know news of India now is different. No must have a back to court.
And so American 18.5 million Ghana cedis.
Because no so must have a back to court for full trial because some said they could not settle. And he check it. Maybe information and as of yesterday in the said they are back in court to continue the trial.
Okay. See. Mate, you're running mates.
Minia.
The issue of running mate, and win elections and lose elections.
Minia, win him. Says, be better than Manchia. Na Chia, no, say a big deal, Pau. Hey,
I'm out for Tonka.
Minia Baku, Spain. Defend hallelujah. India or the one. Was it, hey, it was Baun Chiaunia. Hallelujah, Spain. So long, Minia, no. And a Minia Baku, so want to send a message, Christian Menu.
Oh, okay.
On them did a chi.
Oh, really?
Holland.
I see. Oh, okay.
You know, South interest in your way. And they say, me quite register and come in Ghana card and come in and perform more voucher. Easy, could
I will be so debia bread and fat. Lady B. Or some infama, if you say the donko. And also, can we not any issues with it, dear?
Also,
also, Pepsina Sempa. Okay, any. Oh, okay. The Matthias. On your lady. Let me visit Christiana. Christian also. I said, good morning, Sampson. Kindly extend my greetings to Honorable Fuseni Donko. I was teaching at Drobonso during his era. I am, and was Abon at Kwame. Or say he loves you very well. Yes.
Sampson. Anna, Mammy Cherry, my so I'm a free. Now, you say I'm a free. Say, oh, Pawas and Pau.
Medanasi.
And one.
Medanasi.
And maybe Mina Casey. Never home. I'm a free year, Mammy drop a case.
Yea, the Medasi.
And Jackie, I said, I introduce you, Mano.
Almost I will be
my catcher of a Casey be one. I and I'm a case in a court.
I see.
It will be no. That's it. I'm miss you. Let me see Hello FM.
Yay.
Because I'm a free. I said, no, me bad no.
Yay. I never gonna say.
Oh, yeah, me bad. Honestly, I'm bad. Fatun thing. It's because now my son teacher in my catcher.
Hey, and a lawyer, what people are these? I want to me.
Now, Ruff is the first craft from your Hanamima. Now, I'm doing home say, hey, me queen, I'm not subsequent free. I said, me so meaning here. I tell my customer natural. Now be couple of me.
That's a
crowd follow me and go home.
Matty.
Aha, I'm a few or chopper.
Oh, me that I say.
Acquire Busia.
Yeah.
Now, answer America, mammy, who has 7.
Yeah.
I'm so now, you hello.
Me patron.
So be back. No case of a pet job. Oh, hello. I'm saying call boss despite her. What the application paper first, Beba.
But your son, a arrangement.
Normally, no application in bar. Uber channel, so reference. Normally, you ask for CV and antisa.
Me patron, sir.
And now her CV now. Johnny or character reference to her. Why now person contacting about you? And what CV no? This is a different curriculum vitae. And a resume. And so be a per Juma. I saw her on your corner, the way.
Yeah.
This is why to sing. The character to sing. And your friend in Lord is the person a fit and proper person. Well, you need the character to sing. This is why to sing. I idea here, pa. Because to me, now the best deponism. Nobody ever said it's too much to me. Now, what says, say, then you pay to me, could in Sema. I never know the bay. Now, I know Nama, Jane, Nana,
yeah, Professor.
Now you know, here, pa. In a sense, say, if anything happens, everyone said now, no. If President Nanado decides to Chinakrano, on your president, Mua, automatic, but we are a president.
Yeah, sorry, vice president.
So just here. It's Emma, vice presidential candidate. And yes, such an important position. And so, be bundles or cast of person position. I said to me, call a character, you call a background. You have said the panel. And the man were in the past. Now, the man should obey my year, that. And so, be a buyer, no matter so. Your father said, your father, sir, because on the cutting, on the ocean, and ye no. And your brother said, we are doing a disservice to ourselves. I say, yeah, access on your corner as if the person is a president. Yes, sir, you bet because a China, BBC back automatically to a president. If you see John Mahama Tami, former President Mills, Yamin for the credit here. Or no crab, you say, Obia cross the suit, so a call.
Debbie.
As so, a time so, Okoye, John Mahama, never president. Because of that, it will be a vice presidential candidate. And you say, yeah, because you have a free pass. I see a conceive in him. You have a CV crow or neighbor. You pan a demand were in the past. This is the issue. Now, the honorable professor, Ocean year, we accomplished a lot in her life. Why are they pa? I had degrees in India. Who's a Ghana studio? We are infatuated by degrees. Oh yeah, Chroma there. Madam, you have shared one brochure. I never 50 years. Still, I was so my was so body PhD as my ba. Baba no ba hokora. So how they make it? So be at the CV bar. You're right. Is it not that's here? Yeah. Now, MP before I identified 2 key decisions. Nana Opoko my professor. Nyamekye. 1. The decision to sign the Muntie 3 petition. That was a critical decision. 2. The decision to cancel training college allowances. Very key. Now, before I make call and also, Mammy Bear 1 minute, my education kakra. Uno Sanana, Opoko Professor, respect. Or a victim of the circumstance. In a sense, what you say? Sad decision to sign. You push in.
Oh, there be many sure.
Oh,
many sure.
Okay.
I know you're
in my view, no. You're sure you're pushing no sign.
I know you're
political pressure. And a man is sign. The idea because I say. Who says here? I can say. You cited Bernard Moda contempt.
Yeah.
Because the last time we had me Sunday warning say. More Casano.
Is it last week or last 2 weeks?
Last 2 weeks.
Yes.
Me Sano warning say. Almost here because they are opening themselves out to be cited for contempt. So okay. Anna Benamoda ka bibi say. Almost voter ID card in court. Because this guy can be cited for contempt. So okay. Thank you. Now, bingo. Unisha cited Benamoda contempt.
Yeah.
The idea because Nana is a victim of the circumstances and say. So we are lawyer near. By virtue of training, you know. You are trained to defend and protect the integrity of the court. At the moment, I'm a Attorney General. No? Straight away, you are no longer a party person. You are supposed to be the people's lawyer. The people's lawyer defending the courts and the integrity of the court. So what did I say? This is very important. What you say? It is a way Attorney General at any point. Your job is to defend the court. All the time. It is to be make a statement. Whether the person is an NDC or an MPP, you have to check on that person straight away. So that's it.
Bernard Mona contempt, Attorney General.
Yes, Attorney General.
Okay.
Now this is why I'm saying, say, Nana Opoko was a victim, and they say, at that time when the Muntie people were misbehaving, the Attorney General at the time ought to have cited them for contempt. That Attorney General was our lady, what's her name? Marietta Blue.
Yeah.
If Marietta had cited them for contempt, can be Piajo.
Kanana enko sign
any petition.
And that is the.
So what's what I say?
Okay.
Because until Marietta let this country down. At that time, she ought to have resigned. So because she felt conflicted, say she could not do her job as Attorney General at the same time being a Minister of Justice and a member of the government. So she let this country down. America can make us resign straight.
Supreme Court judge.
So I had there.
Chief Justice.
There be Sampson almost on my toe. That's a mouthful here. I'm not saying this before we say then time to speak. Chief Justice on my tournament now. We are not myself Kunaka.
Obien. And it's a public record.
A mouthful here. Koka Munti, a mouthful here. And then this is for support.
What you have to say is Obianka. And you know, a lawyer Kwame.
And you also imagine, you know, even though it goes to her judgment. It goes to professor's judgment. For you to say, I'm going to sign this. At that time, no, I even sounded a warning to lawyers. Google me. I said, all lawyers or any lawyer who signs that petition is irresponsible. I gave them a warning. Because the lawyer near Obekoko signs a petition. You are pitting yourself, you are pitting the courts against these people who has committed an offense and have been convicted. So what did the Democrats say? And it's an irresponsible behavior for any lawyer to go and sign. That was Google it will come. So we'll get there. So the point is this: this woman has now applied for a job, and then the job now applied. You actually see him no negatives are where any no.
And the positives so.
Yes, and the positives. What is it? Or because what kind of negatives are? The person is entitled because the next anything can happen. This woman can be a president. Doesn't mean say any criminal person. No, are we not entitled to know? So what did I say? It is such a person. If somebody is checking their history and their record, you have to allow that. Okay. Because I say who's only were fit to be president. And I'm telling you, say that decision, no, they have to explain. The second decision, they say, one, was it training allowance was bad. But
don't you for saying or just say, I buy no collective decision. I buy a transit. And one year, and one can say, in fact, not a so so no Kwame to make
Masa. Mr. Fuzene Casaro, Donko. Only have banter since 2014. I know you know how of course be chief say oh me all of a sudden me na fe number medium. Me ni me anu.
Oh okay.
Abusado.
And now we send to channel baby now.
2014.
Me say a platform where the omo taba ha no meta ko 2 MPs.
Good. Na oka bibi say me person kire say free SHS na put na dey buy na. In my view, Napo and I implement free SHS. I'm telling you, so the men I'm going to be a to papa so. And you see a boy and some man apo. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
yes. Mishani that when you want that. But I'm telling you, say, she, me not for phobia. School crowd, no mammy could talk with you. If you are close to me, turn in Taddy. And then in Tuma, and we'll share the school fees and money, man. It is our implementing is successful. As a commanding Napo. I'm telling you, because who don't want if you're going to be
school dance schools.
So what did they make us say? It's the whole point. This is how I say. Oh, person no chance na put implementing. Na na implementing here.
Me brand
so na put na kuma kwala no.
Me brand as yen na yempo ayin ka krebi. Ense me test message kakra. Oh my mo so kakra na me yem ka ayin no tag dia no. E bia be 3 minutes.
Et you all man and you.
Can me
have workers.
Et you man and you.
Is what start here.
Et me point in say.
That's the MPP propaganda.
Oh, it's okay. So I was. I should stay in line with being a lawyer. And I'm actually say there's a justification to be checking her CV. Oh, and it is no. Nana. So obi a unim say Nana professor. Aye bibia enye no. Me hu.
Okay.
But chairman my president answer.
Yeah.
Sanin Sahara Touchwood. Mehu. Sophie
can tree. Touchwood in Sahara can tree. Touchwood so can tree. Pengu on Tessa.
Name Pengu. Nemu say to baby and your fa. Mummy. Na a fair. So because and I say no, we are no longer talking about President Muhammad. Because President Muhammad, yeah, analyzing that check. Mamini and
and for the analyze kufu baumio.
Oh, wow.
I was so azugu police in United Baumia.
Okay, maybe quickly 3 minutes.
Okay.
KNUSC, second senior high school. One way I now be on visit tech.
Yeah.
But the CA 3 minutes my update kakra.
Very important. Kasa. Nagrata Kasa, yes. Yes.
Audio audio na fine.
Okay, fine. We can use it as official. Fine, be okay.
Just quick. Come here. Sesia update.
Okay.
Regional director. Sesini Sikayano. Director General at director ama regional director na say we acting ono na ehwe day to day of the running of the school. Na the acting headmistress, that's the regional director of education, also appointed 2 staff members. Say and many we are 2 the woman serve as a senior house master and a fee house corona akrana one. Yeah. So also house master so called the new house. And to also appointing the 2 and a 8-member committee to look or to investigate the issue and also to submit the report to Director General of Ghana Education Service within 2 weeks.
Wow.
And SRC or more a bit more present or more concerns to the committee. And the normal classes resume today. And until so far update kakra.
I mean the results
voice be correct.
Yeah, okay, I won't deal with the voice.
Official and appear before the committee.
Good.
Because information be so banny and the adeno.
Sampson, maybe the say, all well and good. I am happy, say, your friend is saying, Nkolani say started but just 1 minute, na me lawyer. Mr. Onko, this letter I'm holding from Finance Ministry.
Okay.
Is dated 24th March 2016.
Yes, I come back and
No, just 1 second. 1 second. Book and research allowance for senior members of tertiary institutions. OSHA allowances for books and then allowances for research. It was paid in dollars. Senior members need $1,500 and then the junior members a book allowance near $1,500 and then the book research near $500. Until senior members were taking $1,000. This is the letter. Look at it. From Finance Ministry, signed by Honorable Kesel Atu Force and Hayfor at 24th March 2016. Tertiary Council no receive here 30th March 2016. So to say somebody cancelled book and research allowance since 2014 is not true. Let's make that point clear. They make fatek the one say. For me right now, as I'm up till now, I'm still confused because me say last so now so ma adibi say and Kolani reaction no me say the Kolani here no na rioting. That was an actual secondary school demonstration I nim. Because secondary school demonstration I nim there by now damage renovations be brave. So that was just rioting. Also, on said take one. So I said that a beast in the doors on kakra. Inti rioting kakra bin a baho. Ekoye mi Bishop Herman and St. Mary's move on her. And then it would have been a different story. And now Kumakane Yanuma because St. Mary's Seminary. Boys seminary. We need the as a moderate. But Mude ndi anoshi dodo mu demonstration ya na anoshi eba me kama asem na de yeni musuban me yin dem free ho
so obi ko kumaka obi ko yi akobe
ade yeni mu demonstration say the city
no but it's not fine
me kama asem
no but it's not fine so on the more serious note
why me dey ache no kra ade yeni kumaka fo so ba okroma
why there
so
lawyer me kama asem
first for me man ko kumaka because the only school Pukuwari. But as some it's not fair.
That I must
school be ha ombe basabasa. Ka school be ha omunya basabasa.
It was in moderation.
But
when they could have been more.
They've been fine.
Samson, got to be fair and very sincere.
Yeah.
Me problem yinane say. Yema adeninya public hearing for us all to know what really happened. One, make us the school authorities ni nyina but the main thing say yam koye reports ni yam fan koma director general na onu mu covid achi na wa isolation ni yam fan ko ministry na ministry ni yetum no
covid achi when
GS director
sir
that is the report you are all getting
from
so he's in isolation
for report form
It's on the internet.
But is it a fair?
Is
it a fair comment? So we'll refer to the Director General of COVID action. No.
For me, it's not a fair comment. It's not a fair comment. I understand you. I withdraw that. But what I'm trying to say is process is not my process is not too long. Ministry we are two. Osiyan kwa yeni franco ministry or ye de co-ministry wa manako si saying. Masa, I didn't see no PTA for yen from Omotiase. The media should be there. What really led to the processes to the extent say teacher for of all people. And to me show the normal abadayen concern ne care ye nimse teacher for or yesukumu. What is making the teachers afraid of the students now? Say me no cause a teacher for kura radio or classroom ye de yen sebe ka ubuku kura na yesuru. What is really happening? Let's try and understand some of these things. Oh, minim say, say, or try say, ye be biaman kolayaka say, and kolade president namu from another graduates. Nti kwan bia ebe fa so man another graduates a pass bia say, upon ye be chichira mo in the form of past questions nti munji ko sia ya ye ni nyina awie ye pass a continuous assessment ye be ma mo ye si mo obi below 95 ye de ni nyina ma mo awie. So ediem pa na esa chichiro munti a chinchina. Yes, I say ya chichiri nkola na sakugu ho. What is making the teachers run away from the children? Then they cost. Is it the teachers no ye
Sampson, a very unfortunate incident. Na mefa kunya wesu na abusuya fo o mahwe omodishi memo munyina yakọ. Sebi eya na waja oba kwan so the new school okoto nhwehwe na wo hwa ya fro se asem kesese ana esina sa toba no parents na se awufobia no sa asem no ebekuyama no Sampson very painful wa boka kwara no sa bedum pepe so bi akoboko school aba be show na asem says nti mema ofo ene bushafo nyina yakọ Sampson story no me de say Ghana Education Service o my very proactive and automatic committee say o montrans no monhwe DC pa na normally say asem bi say ba na bufo e wo soro na emotions so ma the best thing is o mom ya affected na mom matena actually say be ya if you I think it's the best thing education ministry no and Ghana Education Service for take here or more my idea. I told you M1 says be assembly near see Omampena na danko kufada daruma and ambulances every constituency via no ambulance ho. So sebi empo ka kwa ni ho na sebi bi no a enti obi antima mfre ebia ambulance BBC onti omombra and ebi kwa mamba cry that would have been a different issue altogether. Enti said the kanum yenya botre na yemman pinufo no 2 weeks there in Cheba na yen omontombas na monfa pensempem se mombra ne hu ade crop potinya esi wo school ha ema yenya keto etimehwe ne nkwa Sampson school for no metomase sebi ye kra no any wo school mo na BBC ato your colleague spontaneously no you react say BBC no de gidi beba ho nanso so the nyamiase say Ghana Education for ne Ministry of Education for no I proactive omo for entrance na omo hwehwehwe enseminum
but me that say from one lawyer to another lawyer Kwame adofo a saafu say ne nim na ne wa be shada pin mischief wa
me mfi no
but bibi kakra wo
ai we there look the meeting aka say me nim nu ye adwene say we share bushafo nyina yakọ e ha adwene am say don't go there no refi na politics nti Oh, if you see, no.
But one mama yako.
One mama yako. Ono susuka.
Na medical
What is the credit? What's the credit? Koyadi was Adian. And then the politics are did jama. I didn't think Pachas a preclusadi.
And that demonstration.
Why not you say? It's a for what is somewhere, Mamma Yako. Yamina.
But lawyer, one thing so I meant to say,
why did the parents agree say yeah ko fan? Because you have been told not to come.
Say you.
Investigation. Spain. I mean, I don't know. What if Osafan Hallelujah a nickname?
Also,
and
Medasi now, almost a dozen Dr. Sribwa Kweku, Director of Election, and as a Director of Electoral Services, or Electoral Commission of Ghana, who monitor good morning dog. Once a brother, always a brother. Minimeta was my former brother, but oh dear, you can never be my former brother. I said, Dr. Sribwa Kweku, good morning to you, baby. You will be Dr. Mrs. Bitrafia there, Peace and Love Hospital Chief Executive Officer, also monitor through Facebook. I'm here. Nipa Bibre. Yeah, text message tell na yenya sorry. Juma Dino so yes.
Chef, merci beaucoup. Deuxième fois.
Mais mom just 5 minutes.
Ça, I need 2 minutes.
Yang kwaku.
Aye.
Yo, Sir God, ne die mamponten and what day a free eba. Was me catch senior high school adisuafo ni nyina omanya 18 say. Wo mutro mu din bebre. December ba, omukoto ni bebre mfama NPP. Na free senior high school ene niema ahodo a papa etesa na timi ato so.
Nana yawo ewo akropon wo say hey ndisi for mo boa mo be ma akoda kra ba ko bia one textbook man fa ma oh ana fe kra teachers allowance kra kan wasa na mu ntua se ye tua ma won mo pa ko buso bia mo say mo mfi ndisi for de mo ka bia
Mami adwa de akra no de every ba and was a professor na Nigeria de na bay and fa bibi fufro bia bibi pa bia America ne mampani John Dramani Mahama de besie ne sem December ba pet ne to aba ne wi a MPP be ma na pon na dwuma ye wa amanyosem nyina no akohome
afa na che ba fo so wadum heya and was some metie mo pa no was end this for say and na senior high schools ko bezen kwa ne record ho and as include all schools masa mo me nwire ho nkwala no nsua de no mo ntwom so hwe no ano no afezukura yisi e won register nkwala no na ogidi se de benti kura no chesa aba no bo mo kasa no hwe wo mbeto aba no bum e de ama na ado ato dwumadi so
na teacher constitution wiamwase and also honorable Fuseni papa no pede kan no pa do mesro kan wanu tumpam de etie ne se cabinet na ye yo se professor na je na ye yo de esi ne se ade ne mu twam enti mo twam de a na eno nkire se mo twam na ye Ghana for se de da mo kan se ye nchane e refia se we de remfi yo ye da so kai
so ko ban so na kwa chede ba ye eno wo se upa NDC for mo gisi ya momra so ko ban se ya for the football jam den ade kra se counter sports nyai enko for ball de bi no to da mani ade nyina na wana ka cho se yisi twedi ena ma covid ko denim ena school senior school mu na covid ko denim mu nyai na mo amopa mo nko manfo kan kire mo se ball a mo ball ho mu nyai
na asaribe ni die trade and what the free bar and was say professor nana jeno pokwaji me yi nukwaku was MPP mu popo bribri na so MPP fo ani so bri wo mo go so chege ma me ne de na bai we de ye wo so de wo ya no
mo lawyer Justin Kodua me no ya dwen ani lawyer fo nyina mo ya de pa si nyame hira mo pa na covid ye dangerous enti ye chi wo se timi punish up anti emna ye de aba no ye ma nya adwuma we Jamal Boache asokwa
oga wili de encarry no de free buy ye se kan ni mampani Mahama woni bibi pa bi o de Ghana for nti and say mo propaganda bebrebe ntra ne no kresa amoye no mo ntwa so at we no say lawyer Kodua me bo aba so ni unwuma pa
yo and after say facts ja chi no de bayin and was Ghana for nyina hwe ya de ne deadly we chi obeku o nti ye pa enhye hwe a abande abanso ni so pepepe no wo chia sronko and wo chese wo de chia sronko de ma honorable Simon Asemensa Ashanti Regional Minister register.
Na bua madi frin koko and was a professor na Jane Kroyan would dear anymore. Afia no ye sika some ya katuani tutum me a chair muntu or no dear.
I didn't what is Sacra no, and was a man, mamma for videos, Namenchia, Sacra no, Sir John would no cratche, a bush and phone in I was some, now just say at in I, Mamma Yako.
Na Farouk dear, I'm dear, my dear Farouk, no what I was said your cancer a brepe woman dear, electoral commission, 1 pound my baku say, Omushus Modebi, the entire Casa was NDC, a common fossil part electoral commission, or Mamma Jumana Yadin, I drink one to see.
You, Salusu and Sulu have found no south nor Yabe, also no Kremlin and Adwa show very great leadership. One was it me to abandon Mano, no, it was for 4 more years, and I want to defeat a Kumasi Sidukatian was at Yabe. I said, this all the ODA Canada, and let's try to say, I mean, can't try a year nabu for say, about wait 3 hour more research allowance, no, on Pesdu Mundia, into a country to pay.
Okay,
I said, it was
quite cool. We should do me. Merci beaucoup. I must say, what bracket to me that Munina must or then I'm on air, so you can't be doing this. We dean Edema, a year Metropolitan Municipal and District Chief Executive, so you can't be calling on this line at this time, knowing very well that I am on air. But I say Protozua, also Sampson. Ask Hussein Donko, who is the NDC's strategist. Already they are struggling to even lose the votes of these free senior high school students. And to add salt to injury, have taken the electoral commission to court to stop a process that will ensure that qualified students register. I think someone has someone has cursed the NDC under JDM. The argument is not that if you are not an economist, you cannot lead the economic management team. But the argument is she performed abysmally at the education ministry. Protozua Jubilee House. Segabi from Budapest, also the other. Segabi so Ochia lawyer Justin Kodria from Pong. Also Ochia Power Hill. Our hell. Missubin himself, Ochia, Intino. Missubin was Ochia. For saying, yeah, 1 minute, now. Okay, and sorry, sir. Diana Cow say, oh, yeah.
Me the person me de kan ho bi man say abato na yeto no say a dinner yetro no me de kan on say military no excesses be a ekoso some parts of the voter region, especially me sunsun honum say nano omo kwache me branch ni bi ebo omo
o mischief now boy no also hell Dr. Kisi Nyako executive secretary National Accreditation.
Kaja say higher me dey share say
parliamentary candidate for quadras all hell.
O say me ba be man trinkwa. Oh so mesra omo. On say last me ka say okwa asokwa okwa nhia sojafo ni ho. Nso ubedru drobon so na sojafo ko ne sojafo adwuma ne say ye ko yi ni pa free line mu e dey akogu ka mu me hu bi da.
But if you say ni
that is the duty of the military.
Mami muso minim say woni Only the current DC. Yeah. The Bibia Tunja. Only in Tabia Kama.
Oh, we are not enemies.
And if pull a registration center by the soldier for qua, woman determines a way of being qualified.
Easy office ho. Easy office because the district office ho.
BBS in a easy for fresh soldier.
Easy for no crass or man from. Soldier for na buy
so mo be yi obi
no mo be yi ama boys na makos almost say ho ne apemfo nkokrafo ne me let me finish mama landing
okay
and na omo yes so nipa ni bisu can go there so some of the parties were sending other people there but omo no case ni say omo bana omo bisa emrantie ne say omo free hin no omo ankasa omo free drobon so no omo so omo free the adjoining district which is Afram so enti omo soldier for the case ni say omo free drobon so dia omo mpene ema omo register ho and that is the duty of the military say omo be wa kosisa omo nyina gu omo ka mu e de omo akọ police station and I make us say fine even if they are not from there any military na djuma ne say omo no be akọ ti omo nyina free line no.
Oh, Nasa Obi ya dear center be na mebo for Abia that particular unim say every district be our monitoring security team.
Yeah.
Soldier for but me fear is that him say yakoto abana je kutredin ya enye police for nkwa na ye. But they say ya be na soldier for pedi.
The military's duty is not in the polling station. Enye omajuma no.
Domonam grants no so say bibi
they can come and restore peace.
Yes.
So enye omo duty ni so mbe call line no man crofo no kuta krata ko chom dia ko yi omo afiri akogu ka mu de omo ko police station. They step beyond their bounds.
Sampson me gifu say na chi a issues so be distort ni nyina. O be ye DCU ho o krom kwankran wanye den chom na ya ma. Oh ja on na ma school akosi ho nyina kwan na nye. Sampson Sampson sleep Fuseni ka one-sided issue. But in the electoral commission na say at district offices no omo metima call the agent omo asebi omo di them any pregnant woman. And to our jatum say mrantini bi call some control mu di. Which is wrong. And he said, Debbie. What is Debbie? And he says, soldier for no more part of the dissect no. Abaho. Why you either? Former DC unim. Oma babe boa. O na so bo mabaso. Anyway, sans me na me fa kunya we so atia me MP Askwa constituency. Some paima Madam Patricia Peji Mebona Baso or Juma Oye and your constituency chairman Reverend Fusun Kruma and the constituency executive Nas Kwame na me cho bi ane obi o
Dr. Nyako so say o chia on a thumbs up
Mr. Mechiane pa
lawyer
handing over notes na there
lawyer double registration will be and I just
me two obi afu se wa won kochiro udin if is a ID card no amede ehye bottom sisia no wo anya bia emre bedu a ebia na twem untimi nko bank nko yehwe obi send you ska untimi nkoje ehia pa nti wa onchiro udin no kotro enche so meme de within 5 minutes Ghana card kra no omo nyan starting you omo gi voter ID card no mo enti me metu for say kodeko register na abatoba ebe bedu sata no asan wadwene no what me akoto bi enti wo wan ko register na wo register no na because protocols nyina wo ho enya no krase ehu it keep more than 5 minutes ubo se no wie and hand sanitizers wo me sure say me nu kra oye yi nyina wakoye why ne dey no betro
enya nduro mo center no one day why kra
so a odanche bi mirika ko ho e dey aso akombo form e na me dey ene me wie ka kwan no so kra to dwa ya che
yo ye be da masipa ene dey ne ye be ka asidaguto ena yemfa emamo ene studio mu ha oti lawyer Justin Kodia Frempong, Chief Executive Officer, Youth Employment Agency. Yeah, that's it. Oti Honorable Fuseni Donko, former DC Sexual Fan Prince. Yeah, that's it. Also, another lawyer Kwame Adolfo, a private legal practitioner. Yeah, that's it. My production team here, Kenneth Obinda Basaprana, Kojo Otrobosie Buodu, Sewa Brakatu, Kweko Usueduemi, Abra Ejapoma, Kwame Walda, DJ Tablet, Ajwa Prebi, Tommy of UTV. No one na ebe boy. Your friend is Sampson Kwame. Nyamekye me betremu ede ma menua King Edward the slave. Otumtum ya enche mo beti King Edward enka. Yeda mase nyame enhira mo. Samre Peace FM omotoa wo modwumedie so Hello FM yeso yeto aso. Yeda mase nyame enhira obi bia.